Culture Jones, Pro Football Hall of Famer, top 100.
Tyler Logan from the Seattle Seahawks.
DK Metcalf.
Nate Burleson. You're watching NorbCam.
NorbCam.
You're watching NorbCam.
There we go. Thank you for letting me know. Draft 2020, NorbCam coming at you. Sorry, a little bit late here, a little hectic. Sorry about the microphone issue. Just to recap where we are here, we got the first pick of the second round at number 33. The Bengals selected wide receiver T. Higgins out of Clemson. And then at the second pick, the Indianapolis Colts took Michael Pittman, also a wide receiver. And now the Detroit Lions are on the clock, and their pick is in. And we'll see what they do momentarily. All right, I'm glad you guys can hear me. That would have been pretty terrible to go all this time and have no sound. You guys hear me now, right? Okay, all right, there we go. I want to welcome all you guys who are here for draft day number 2. Zachary, Krija Gaming, Shadows Legend, Gabriel Santos, Richard Guintu, Thrawn 23 and 21, the Pro Console Gamer 09 supporter, Kevin Michko, Sports Fan Live in Sioux Falls City, back again, and a bunch more. Bryson Posa. Yep, here we go. Detroit Lions.
5th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select DeAndre Swift, running back, Georgia.
There you go, DeAndre Swift. That's the second running back taken in this draft so far. Let's see, what do we got here? DeAndre Swift. I know he's the name that I was looking at as I was evaluating running backs. And yes, he was actually the number 1 on my list here based on Pro Football Focus's list. So DeAndre Swift comes off the board. Jonathan Taylor's still there, but for how much longer? That's to be found out which of these guys will still be there when we come back to pick. It's going to be a while. We're not picking till, was it 59? We're way down there. So it's gonna be some time before we're doing our thing. But we've got the Giants now with the pick in at number 36. We'll see what the Giants do, and then followed by the Patriots and the Panthers. I am taking calls again like we did yesterday. And so if you guys want to jump in on the conversation, the phone number is 515-606-5121. As you can see on the screen, 696-153 is the code that you enter after you connect. And let's chat about it. See what we have in store for today. So Seattle will be picking twice near the back end of the second round, unless, of course, the Seahawks trade up to move up in the second round. My position really hasn't changed as far as what I hope we'll do, because yesterday, make sure my volume is okay here. Yesterday, I was hoping the Seahawks were going to grab a defensive end, which they didn't do, and I was hoping that maybe they'd pick up a defensive lineman, which they didn't do. As they pick up a corner, they didn't do, and they picked up and not a running back either. So they picked what was lower on my list. So at this point, wide open as far as my needs being addressed that I was thinking that the Seahawks need, and that's still defensive end and D lineman. So plenty of guys on the board as far as defensive ends are concerned. And we got here. Oh, they're showing the reaction of DeAndre Swift going to the Detroit Lions. It's pretty cool. A Superman mural on the back there. Let's see. While we're waiting, let me go to let's go to phone lines and let's grab a couple of calls here. Let me start with. Oops, I got you guys all talking at the same time. Oh, here we go. Let's bring the callers up here. Let's start with DJ from Cali. Hey, what's up, DJ? How you doing? You're on with NorbCam.
Hey, what's up, man? I was just watching the first part of the draft. DeAndre Swift pick surprised me a little bit. I really liked Denzel Mims, the wide receiver out of Baylor. I feel like teams are passing on him a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a little lower. Yeah, Denzel Mims out of Baylor. I got a little bit lower on my depth chart, but we have seen a lot of receivers go already. A good, at least more than half the receiving core has already went in my list. But Denzel Mims is coming up there for sure.
What did you think of the Jordan Brooks pick?
Well, if you were watching yesterday when I did, I was definitely surprised. A quick shout out to Dave DePerry in the super chat. Thank you for your contribution. Appreciate it. I was just saying I was surprised because I just didn't think that was our highest level of priority. I know we eventually would need to get a linebacker, but they must have really seen something in him that they really felt was something special. And I could see that maybe they're concerned about what's going to happen with Michael Kendricks. Michael Kendricks, as we know, coming off an injury, plus still undetermined as to what the solution is or what the outcome will be of his criminal case with the insider trading, which has been postponed like multiple times, but I believe is going to be decided on sometime before the football season starts. So maybe they're concerned that he might not be available. So I can see that if that's the case, Michael Kendricks was a huge asset for the Seahawks. And if he is not able to go either because of his availability, because of his sentencing, or because of his injury concerns, that maybe they felt it's just time, not to mention KJ Wright getting up there in age, they just felt maybe this is a bigger position of need than they thought.
Though. That was kind of...
Yeah.
Queen was available. That was why everyone was so mad. I mean, I was a little bit disappointed because I really liked Queen, but I don't know what we're going to get out of Jordan Brooks, but, I just really want to get a pass rusher because I don't know what's happening with Clowney.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping that maybe the fact that they didn't go so quick on defensive end, maybe they know something. Maybe there's something behind the scenes that they got in place, and maybe that's why they're not stressing the defensive end position. But something could still happen in free agency. It's not done yet, so we'll find out.
I think that he should sign a 1-year prove-it deal, or a 2-year deal. I don't know. He's not getting the money he wants, that's for sure. Yeah,
his stock value has definitely dropped. He was hoping to get 20 plus. I don't think he's even getting 15 plus. So that puts Seattle's offer, I think, at a pretty much smack there at market value. So, we'll find out soon enough whether him or any of the other defensive ends that are out there are available. So KJ is, he is still a Seahawk as of this point. And I guess I'm looking beyond this. Someone mentioned that KJ is re-signed. So for the time being, he is there. But as we know in football contracts, there is no such thing as the only thing that's guaranteed is the guaranteed money that you got when you signed your contract. So 1 year, 2 year, that all can change if the teams see fit. So. Yeah, so is that you're still... Oh, we got an announcement here.
Yeah.
And thank you to all our service members, both here and around the world.
Giants with their pick.
We cannot thank you enough for what you do and what you continue to do in these uncertain times. Thank you. With the 36th pick in the 2020
I'm guessing
NFL
it's going
Draft,
to be
the New York Giants
defensive player.
select Xavier McKinney, defensive back, Alabama.
You're right there, Xavier McKinney, safety out of Alabama.
Yes, they needed secondary help.
Yep, and they got one there. He was number 2 on my list, so not a whole lot of safeties have gone in the first round, but there's number
they still have the
second one on my list off the board there. So safety is one of those spots I'm also looking at eventually here. But I still feel like defensive end, I mean, if Seattle doesn't get a defensive end in their next pick, then I think they've definitely got something up their sleeve in terms of free agency. It's got to be. But
yeah, 'cause are they really satisfied with Benson Mayo? And that's the thing.
Yeah, that's right. We haven't even talked about Benson Mayo. Thanks for bringing that up. I forgot to even mention that in the discussion when we were talking about guys we picked up in the offseason. Benson Mayo, a guy who actually has been very productive. It's actually productivity has gone up over the last few years as he started with Seattle in his rookie year in 2013, but didn't really play much. So, we'll see what he can do. So they haven't been exactly, doing nothing. It's just I think everybody's really just hoping we get one of these big name guys and maybe Clowney or one of these other two guys, Ngakoue or Griffin. Obviously that would be pretty thrilling if we can get one of those guys. But we'll see. We got ways to go unless Seattle makes a surprise move to move up here. Let's see. The Patriots are on the clock. Actually, the Patriots pick is in, so we'll find out momentarily what they got.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that's possibly. It kind of depends on what do they have in mind for their their future quarterback plan. So here we go. Here's the Patriots pick.
2020 NFL Draft. The New England Patriots select Kyle Duggar, defensive back.
Nope, they go defensive back Kyle Duggar.
You spoiled it for me like a second earlier.
I hear yours. Yours is right behind. Kyle Duggar from Lenoir Rhine. Kyle Duggar had a number 5 on the safety. Another safety. The back-to-back safeties going here early in the second round. Very, very interesting. DJ, you still there or did I lose you? You got all quiet all of a sudden. Oh, I might have lost you. Well, I'm going to move on to another caller here. Let me go to Andrew from Dallas. Andrew, are you there? Oh, maybe I lost all the calls. Goodness gracious me. Let's see. Let's try this again. Hello, Andrew, you there? Nope. Apparently lost my calls. Let's try. I'll work this out again. Technical difficulties. There's live TV for you. I'll try this again. Anyway, you're watching the 2020 draft with me, NorbCam, big Seahawks fan for those of you who haven't been here before. Checking out day 2 here, round 2. Right now we've got the Panthers who just made their pick, and we'll hear the announcement shortly. I am taking phone calls. Well, hopefully we'll be taking phone calls if I can get these glitches worked out. Here's the commissioner.
With the 38th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Yetur Gross-Matos.
Welcome and thank you for choosing freeconferencecall.com.
They got him. They got YGM. That's the guy we were hoping to get.
Communicate for free. There are 3 participants.
Oh, man. So they got him. They got YGM. The Patriots did. That was a defensive end that a lot of us Seattle fans were hoping to get. And doggone it, Patriots got him. I wasn't knew he was going to last long. But we had a shot. We could have had him. We could have had him yesterday. So one of the big DNs comes off the board. That still leaves a few others, but I know a lot of people were hoping to get him. But we still got AJ Ebenezer from Iowa, Curtis Weaver. I think Julian Okwara is still there. I will see. Man, that's a bummer, though. Let's see if I can get back to the calls here. Andrew,
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah,
Andrew.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. I had a few glitches over here, but Andrew, we just saw YGM. Yotur Gross Matos just came off the board. How you feeling about that? I know a lot of Seahawks fans were hoping that maybe I might have a chance to pick this guy up.
He was pretty high on the depth chart, but there are other very good players on there, so it doesn't really crush my heart too much. Yesterday really was confusing, though. I know I saw you on the draft. You were like, oh, my gosh, because you were, we were all just sort of like, oh, my gosh, and because it was just such a surprising.
Right. Nope. Did I lose you guys again? Uh-oh. Phone lines are acting a little twitchy today. Hold on a second. Hold that thought, Andrew, while I continue working on these phone line problems. Meantime, we've got Miami. Pick is in. Let's see what Miami does here. They've had a lot of early picks. That's, I guess, what happens when you're bad. You let a lot of people go. I'm going to try to get this phone line issue straightened up while we're waiting for the Miami pick here. Going to the chat. I had Curtis Weaver on my board for the defensive end, but we're so far from the top of the second round. We got a long way to go. Just don't know if these guys will be there. I see someone, Alex Wacker, saying we can still get Trevon Diggs. All right, let's see if we can get this line going here. Sorry about the telephone communication issues, guys. Let's go to... Let's see if Aiden's on the line. Drew, I apologize for that, folks. Working on it. Sam Dog's in the house. Panthers killed Seahawks Martin's dream for YGM. Yeah, not just Martin. There's a lot of guys who had him on their wish list. All right, I'm going to have to clear the telephone lines here since they're just not happening at the moment. So I'm going to have to reboot this from scratch, and we'll try this again. So I'm going to lose some of you guys who are in the queue. You'll have to just call back once I get this thing running again. We'll try to make this thing work. It's all right. Happens. All right, we'll try this again here. Again, you're watching live reactions here from the 2020 NFL Draft, day number 2. Waiting for the Seahawks to work their way up here. We've got a ways to go, picking at number 59. We are currently at 39 with the Dolphins pick in, so we got 20 picks to go. It's going to be a long night, but it's going a lot faster than it did yesterday, that's for sure. Jeremy Edwin, thank you for subscribing. I just got that notification. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. All right, so here we are. Let's see. I believe we've got the lines working again, so feel free to call in, guys. Again, the number is on the bottom of the screen, 515-606-5121. The code is 696153. And let's see if we can get this rolling once again. Del Aki wants to ask, how long does each pick last? It really just depends on how quickly the team who's on the clock goes. I mean, if they pretty much know what they want and they've got it, they'll just pull the trigger. But sometimes it takes a while because they might try to negotiate a trade with another team. So they might be on the phone working some deals there. That's often what takes the time. So it all just depends on what they got and what they're trying to wheel and deal before their turn goes. All right, somebody got through on the line, so I know it's working for somebody. Let's see if it'll actually work on the air. If we got a call from the 509.
All participants are muted, and they can unmute themselves.
All right, let's see here. All right, from the 509, you're on with NorbCam. Who's this?
Jacob.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. The pick is in. Let's go to the commissioner.
With the 39th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Robert Hunt, tackle, Louisiana Lafayette.
They go. Miami Dolphins go offensive line, get a little more protection for Tua. They go Robert Hunt. He's a tackle, but he's listed as a guard. Let's see. Robert Hunt. I didn't even have him in my top 10. Oh, there he is. Number 6 as a guard. Number 6 on my list. Good added insurance protection for their new quarterback. It's a logical move right there. Let's go. Let me try the calls again. Let's go to Dallas, or Andrew from Dallas. I got cut off last time. Let's see if this works. Andrew, is this you? Hold on, get the volume up here. Andrew, you there?
Is it working?
I hope so. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what happened. I was having a few glitches today, but we're back. So I'm sorry we got cut off last time. I can't remember what we were talking about, but...
Yeah, I walked it back. I was cut off right when I was talking about how surprised we were about Jordan Brooks being signed yesterday.
Yes, right.
And I just had a few interesting facts that I found while watching the after draft show yesterday.
Do share.
Apparently the Texas Tech coach that Jordan Brooks went to Texas Tech, the coach at Texas Tech was also Bobby Wagner's coach at Utah State. Which is, I thought, was very interesting because I do know that the Texas Tech coach did hit up the Seahawks, told him like, hey, we had a really good linebacker. I did know your other linebacker, Bobby, because he obviously knew what he was doing with Bobby Wagner, and he turned into a superstar. And so I think the Seahawks saw that as maybe a good connection. I do know that Bobby Wagner did call the Seahawks right after that pick was in. He watched the tape on him. It was really good. He's more of a sideline-to-sideline linebacker and less of a hard hitter, more like Bobby and KJ are. So I do think we have depth at that linebacker position now. So that's some good news. The bad news is that our team is consisted of O-linemen and linebackers now. So that's bad news. But I think it wasn't as bad of a pick as everyone
as initially thought. Well, I guess that's some reassuring news, and I guess as a side story, that's kind of interesting. I was reading a little bit more of his background, non-football related, but there was reports talking about his background. He was actually he was homeless for a while, so obviously he had some struggles growing up, which that fits the Seahawks mold of the players with a chip on their shoulder, hungry players who have something to prove, something to really to show what they can do and overcome what they've had in the past. A lot of guys, I look at like Frank Clark, characters, guys who had some character questions, who a lot of teams didn't want to touch because things like that. So Seattle has been a place where players with sometimes questionable backgrounds have come away and done very well for themselves. Frank Clark, really probably the poster child of possibly one of the most, very questionable going into it with some domestic issues. And once he got on the Seahawks, he didn't have a single thing that ever came up in the press as to doing anything wrong. And then what did he do? He went and had a kick butt year with sacks the year before he went to free agency, and then he signed it with the Chiefs, got a mega deal, and then wins a Super Bowl ring. Things worked out pretty good for him. So we'll really see what happens here. So, yeah, well, interesting.
hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. I was just getting my notes up here. I also want to reassure people that everyone was worried, we wasted our first-round draft pick. And I have a list of a few players that we got all the way down into the 7th round and less than that. For example, DK Metcalf, 2nd round. Bobby Wagner was a 2nd rounder. Russell Wilson, our hero, 3rd rounder. Tyler Lockett was a 3rd rounder. KJ Wright was a 4th rounder. Richard Sherman and Cam Chancellor were both 5th rounders. Malcolm Smith and Chris Carson were both 7th rounders. And Doug Baldwin went undrafted. So we did not, I don't think we wasted a first-round pick. I think we could have used it better, but we didn't waste it. And we could definitely get some future Hall of Famers in today and tomorrow's draft. So
well, that's a nice highlight list of what we've done in the lower rounds. While you were doing that, did you also make a list of all the bad picks we made in the early rounds to contrast with all those good highlights?
We've made some bad picks. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we can still get some good superstars. We still have a whole draft left.
All right, the Colts pick is in. Here we go.
Indianapolis Colts. With the 41st pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, there he goes.
Wisconsin.
Jonathan Taylor, the running back, is off the board.
Came out of New Jersey where he broke.
Jonathan Taylor going to the Colts. Well, scratch another one off your list, guys. We had dreams of talking about Jonathan Taylor out of Wisconsin. He's out of Wisconsin, isn't he?
Yeah.
Reuniting with a fellow alum, Russell Wilson, getting handoffs from Russell Wilson, Wisconsin Badger to Badger. Mm-hmm. That dream just got crushed right there by the Indianapolis Colts. So there you go, guys.
Think we'll draft then?
I don't know, man. We're at 42. We got 17 spots to go before we pick next, assuming we don't move anywhere. How many? There's going to be some of these top guys still there because obviously some of this list has been pretty heavily exhausted. A lot of receivers have gone. A lot of defensive linemen, offensive linemen have gone. A lot of corners have gone. Did I say receivers? A lot of receivers have gone, but defensive ends, there's still a lot of them out there, and running backs are still a lot of them out there.
There are, but the mock draft had Florida native Jonathan Greenard coming to the Seahawks. He's an edge rusher. He had a 6.21 rating at the combine. So that was the mock draft. I think we go for someone like Darrell Lewis or Jabari Zanika. I can't pronounce that name. If you look up the list of edge rushers, there's some pretty good guys on there still, and they could very possibly be on the board by the time our pick comes around.
And I still got Curtis Weaver ranked pretty high on my list. Curtis Weaver out of Boise State. He's still a possibility there. Curtis Weaver, number 3 on my depth chart.
We were going to trade down, actually. But it fell through last second. And we saw that Jordan Brooks was on the board, so we took him.
So they must have really had him.
I watched the. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. They seemed pretty happy when I watched the video. They were all clapping.
Pete Carroll was pumping his fist, and John Schneider was clapping his hands. I'm just hoping they know something that we don't.
Well, trust in Snyder, trust in Pete. They have a master plan. I can tell. They're very good coaches and a very good GM. I think we have a good system going on, even though we don't know what's going on. They do, and I think we can go to the Super Bowl this year. So
what's the last time Seattle had a good first round pick? How far do we have to look back to? Rashad Penny. I think a lot of people might debate that, whether Rashad Penny has been a good pick. I think if they only looked 1 year into it, they would have said no. But if you look at his productivity last year before he got hurt, he was definitely tearing up the field. And a lot of people debating whether Chris Carson should be the one, carrying the ball. Some people, after he had a couple of big games, they were already ready to say Penny should be the lead runner. But that all ended when the injury bug hit. The Eagles game, he had a great.
Remember the Eagles game? Yeah, that big run. I was actually just getting home from the store. I had missed the first half, and I turned on the TV, and the second I turned it on, Penny had that amazing run, and I just lost my mind. Like, oh, wow, got here just in time.
I just had this weird realization. That we've had backs who have gone down to injury after playing the Eagles, and I'm just thinking about Penny, and then I was thinking of Procise. Remember Procise during that very short stretch? He had a great game against the Patriots, and then he had a great game against the Eagles. He had a breakaway run against the Eagles, and then right after that, he was out again. And it's just I never even thought about it.
Philadelphia curse.
There's some hidden Philadelphia curse that nobody's talking about. Anyway.
Well,
I'm gonna grab some other call. I'm gonna grab some other calls, Dallas. You can stay on the line if you want. If you want to stay on here, I'll keep this line open. It's up to you. But I'm gonna mute you for a second. Try to grab a couple other calls. But we got a long time here, so I like what you bring to the table, though, man. You got some good insight. So stick around. I'll come back to you as we continue to evaluate things. So Andrew from Dallas will be back. In the meantime, let me grab. Let me get my buddy Seahawks Martin. Martin, are you disappointed? Is your heart broken that we lost YGM and then Jonathan Taylor almost back-to-back in this draft?
I guess I'm okay with it. I mean, YGM was kind of the guy I was aiming for. I guess we can look at some other guys. I guess it's not too bad that we lost them.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. There's still some good players on the board there. The big question is, will they be around? Yeah. Can they hang in there for the 17 more picks here before they get to us? Jaguars pick is in, by the way, coming up shortly. I was.
Are you going to stream live day 3?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of enjoying this. I think I might do this for the first time ever. And what's usually happened is I would go to the draft party day 1, and then of course day 2 there's usually stuff going on, volleyball, whatnot. So I would barely even have a chance to watch the draft. But now that we got this convenient stay-at-home order, why not? I've been home. I might as well watch the draft while I'm doing it. So this has worked out well to be able to get some extra videos I wouldn't normally be able to do. So, I was communicating actually with your mom last night, and you never even mentioned you never yes, you and my mom, you and your mom and I were texting last night. You never mentioned that your family got directly affected by the coronavirus.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to make it go public because that'd be a little weird. I decided just keep it inside my family because it'd be a little.
So much.
Everyone know that I have.
So much for that. I just blew your cover, didn't I?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
But I heard you guys, and you sound fine. I would never have known, but it sounds like you guys are on the mend, and I know practicing very safe stuff. So I think this will all be a non-issue in time for what it sounds like. But yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys are doing well. Okay, here we go. Here's the Jaguars pick.
In the 2020 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Laviska Shenault, wide receiver, Colorado.
Laviska Shenault. Is that what it is? Another wide receiver. There's a lot of receivers. Laviska Shenault, yes, out of Colorado. I had number 4 on my depth chart at wide receiver. Wow. A lot of receivers. People are stocking up on weapons here in this draft. Good news is...
He's pretty good. I can see his highlights. Good route runner.
Mm-hmm. All right, so interesting there. At least the Seahawks, well, survive one more round. We still got some of our prospects we're hoping for will be in here. That's so crazy to try to figure out what the Seahawks are going to do. You just never know. It's so wild. I'm going to go. Let me go grab a couple other calls. You can be welcome to stay on here on the line, Martin, if you'd like. Okay. I'm gonna go see who else we got here, but hang around. It's gonna be a long day. We'll talk to you in a bit, Martin. All right, let me go to Aiden over in South Dakota. What's up, Aiden? How you doing today? Hello, Aiden.
Hello.
Oh, there you
I'm
are.
from South Dakota.
Yes, from South Dakota.
What's your thoughts on Jonathan Taylor going to the Colts?
What did I think about Jonathan Taylor going to the Colts? It's as soon as we didn't draft some of those guys, YGM and Jonathan Taylor yesterday, I knew that we were not going to have a chance of getting them in the second round unless we moved up, which obviously we didn't. So I kind of already had said my goodbyes in my brain at the moment we did not draft one of those guys. So I'm not surprised that they've gone. I didn't think they would drop that far. It would have been exciting to have seen, those guys still on the board at the time when we came to pick, but that drama is gone. So it's disappointing, but I know there's still some good players out there. So just not going to be one of them. So how about you? Were you one of the ones hoping for that to happen?
Yeah. I hope Tre'Verion Diggs will end in Seattle. That's what everyone is rumoring. And I hope we get another quarterback. That's what my thoughts are.
Trevon Diggs. Yep, the younger brother. That would be pretty fascinating to have dual brothers, Griffin brothers and Diggs brothers in the backfield of the Seahawks secondary. Would be pretty awesome. Shout out to Young God in the super chat. It says, "Hey Norb, who you think we're gonna get?" I don't know. Again, I got my fingers crossed that we'll get a defensive end in here. I still stand to my point that I think we need that. But who knows? Who knows at this point who will be on the board at that point? Like I said, I'm going to go with what I picked on my mock draft. Weaver, edge rusher, Curtis Weaver from Boise State. That's who I got. We'll see if the Seattle Seahawks see things the same way.
Is my prediction too.
What's that?
Curtis Weaver is my prediction too.
Is your prediction too? Okay. I think it's just, will he be there? Will he be there 17 picks from now? We will find out in a short while.
According to the Bengals,
we've got the pick. The pick is in.
Thank you enough to our medical professionals taking care of our communities in Chicago and all over the country. We are proud to support you and all frontline workers. We will get through this together. Now, with the 43rd pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Cole Kmet, tight end, Notre Dame.
Cole Kmet, tight end from Notre Dame. All right, so that's a tight end going to the Bears. Let me see, where did I have him? Cole Kmet. Oh, yeah, I had him. He was my second level tight end. I just wasn't paying attention to tight ends because I knew that was a position we probably won't be drafting in. Of course, I'll be shocked probably, and they will draft somebody at the tight end. We already got a lot of tight ends on our team at the moment. Cole Kmet, Notre Dame, going to the Bears. And now we got the Cleveland Browns on the clock. Very interesting.
Yeah. Yesterday was a good draft.
Yesterday was what? All right. I am going to, let's see. Aiden, hold on the line for a second. I'm going to grab another call. Then I'm going to start opening the lines to do kind of like we did before with this kind of a group chat thing. That kind of worked out pretty good.
I'll stay on the line.
Stay on the line here. I'm going to bring up Rohan from San Francisco, 49ers, our friendly 49er fan. Rohan, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? The almighty neckbeard has entered the call.
You got a neck beard going on?
Yeah, you have no idea what quarantine has done.
Oh, I didn't think you had the capability of growing a neck beard. That's pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, you have no idea, man.
Quick shout out to Ghost Punisher.
There for years,
Quick shout out to Ghost Punisher in the super chat. J.K. Dobbins, Trevon Diggs, or AJ Ebenezer, I can't know how to pronounce his name, Ebenezer to the Hawks. That's who he's got, hoping to get at 59. We'll find out. We will find out soon enough. Trevon Diggs would be a pretty cool story. That would be a pretty cool story. When are the 49ers picking? They're not picking for a while. Actually, they're not picking at all.
No, they're not.
Oh, you guys,
they're not picking.
You didn't have a second round pick, huh?
What are you saying? No, I'm not talking to you. Hold up, there's someone else.
You got somebody yelling over there. I'm going to open up the line. I'm going to get this kind of a party line going on here. There's only a few of you on the phone lines right now. We got Aiden from South Dakota, Rohan from San Francisco, and Andrew from Dallas. I'm going to bring you guys all up in here. So, all right, Aiden, Andrew, Rohan, you guys are all live here, and we're just going to do a little party line like we did yesterday. All right, so you guys, all three of you guys are live on the air right now.
All right, well, what do we talk about?
What should we talk about?
Trade rumors?
Well, I've been doing a little bit of research now that we don't have Jonathan Taylor on the board, and
dude, I wanted Jonathan Taylor.
I'm sorry. Okay, well, I did a little research, and Darrington Evans from Appalachian State looks very promising to go in the third round. I think we could snag him in the third round. He's a quick running back. He's also a good pass catcher. He seems good for the Seahawks. So instead of Jonathan Taylor, I have my eyes on Darrington Evans from Appalachian State.
All right. What's your guys' thoughts on Jonathan Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor's gone.
Jonathan Taylor is gone. Is an Indianapolis Colt.
He went to the Colts, I think.
Correct.
We should have selected. I mean, who's on the clock next?
On the clock right now is Cleveland, I think. Yeah, Cleveland.
Should the Browns select Grant Delpit?
That could be.
I'm not a big Browns person, so.
The rumor is the Niners are trying to acquire Trent Williams. I don't know if Chrysostom is going to get that guy.
Nope, they're not.
49ers aren't trading. They aren't picking at all in the second round, baby. It's going to be very boring today.
Rumor, Chrysostom.
Hey, Rohan, what do you guys pick? When do the Niners pick?
5th round. They have 1 to 5th, 1 to 6th, 1 to 7th. That's really it.
Oh, you guys don't pick to the 5th round?
Yeah.
You guys. Hold on, I can't hear very well. There we go.
Yeah, 49ers. You guys don't have a whole lot of action for a while.
Well, I think they traded up.
It's going to be a very boring couple days.
Browns pick is in. Just waiting to see who they go with here.
I don't know what the Browns need.
Delpit from LSU.
All right, I need you guys for a moment. Hawaii Productions, bro, who do you think will draft? Boy, that's the $1 million question, isn't it? Like I said, I've got my eyes on certain defensive end, Weaver, but will he be there? That's the big question.
Okay, the for the Browns?
The Browns pick is in. They haven't announced it yet. It's coming up in a minute.
Okay.
What are the Browns need a cornerback?
Luckily, Chrysostomo's team is not in here.
Chrysostomo's team is yes. Chrysostomo's team is going to be sitting pretty for a while here.
Gone.
All right, hold tight, guys. I'm going to go to a couple other calls here. I'll get back to you guys in a minute. You guys just hang out in the chat room for a bit. All right, I'm going to go to let's see, new caller. Oh, wait. First, let's go to the commish.
The 44th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Grant Delpit.
There he goes.
LSU.
Yeah, we were just talking about him. Grant Delpit, I had him as the number one safety on my list, and there he goes. Goes to the Browns, secondary help right there. Let me go to the phone line here to get some of the reactions here from the guys. So, Aiden, Dallas, Rohan, you guys saw the news that we were just talking about him, right? Grant Delpit goes to the Cleveland Browns.
Right there. They need a safety. I do know that they need some defensive help. They have a pretty good defense. The Browns are accumulating some good defense.
They're starting to get stacked over there.
Which is weird because it's Cleveland. But anyway. So.
Yeah, they were always, their usual problem is they didn't know how to draft a quarterback, but now they seem to have finally stabilized their situation. But we'll see what. They're starting to put things together. Kind of a little bit reminds me of the Jets a little bit, where there's a lot of questionable moves for a while and a lot of things not really going right their way. But I think now finally
the Jets will be extremely mediocre this year. I think. I don't know. The Jets they're going to be. They have a good running back. They have a decent quarterback. I don't know if people don't really like Sam Darnold, but he's pretty decent. Mm-hmm. But besides that, the Jets they're not too stacked anywhere really. They have a few, but that's it. But
yeah, it feels like they've been in a rebuild mode for a long time. But at least again, they got their quarterback.
The AFC Championship.
That 1 year. Some time ago. It's been a while. All right.
It's been since 2010.
It's only been a decade, not that long.
Yeah.
Shout out to Young God in the Super Chat. It says, I don't know what to put here, so that's profound. That's deep. But I do appreciate the support there. Thank you so much.
Hey, Norb?
Yeah.
Wait, are you there? Oh.
Yeah.
I was looking at Curtis Weeder. He seems a bit low on the what's it called, the depth chart to be taken in the second round. I don't know. That's just I'm on NFL.com. They have the depth chart for all the positions, and Weaver seems a bit low there.
Seattle.
Oh, here's the Buccaneers. Here's the Buccaneers pick.
2020 NFL Draft. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Antoine Winfield, defensive back, Minnesota.
Safety.
Okay,
this is kind of strange. We've had
Antoine Winfield, another DB.
Interesting pick. That's
a very interesting pick. But I had him my number 4 safety on my list. So I don't think this is not a bad move. This is looks like it'd be a pretty good addition to their secondary for the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers were doing a lot of offensive moves. They're getting some protection for Tom Brady, and now they go defense here.
Yeah, some people are calling them the new Patriots. They're like the Southern Patriots because of just all the bandwagon fans that are going to Tampa now.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Well, Tampa Bay fans definitely get a lot to get excited about here. If for nothing else, maybe for a 1 year. I mean, really, realistically, how long is Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski going to be there? It feels like 2 would be a stretch, maybe,
2 years
to last.
He said
Tom
he's
Brady's
playing until he's 45.
Yeah, Tom Brady is now. Is that right? Is he 43 now?
He's 43.
This
would be his second to last season.
Amazing. But yeah, if they can get 2 years out of him, that would be pretty good. So yeah, that's smart to invest in the offensive line.
7-9.
Yeah, well,
Rohan has no expectations for them. Denver is on the clock.
Now Denver, this is a team that could surprise some people this season. They have a very underrated quarterback in Drew Lock. He only played 4 games, but he won all of them. They had Joe Flacco filling in for him, and obviously he didn't do very well. Denver went 6-10. They didn't do very well, but I think they could surprise some people this season. I really do. I have them going second, 10-6 in the AFC West. I really think they could be competing with Kansas City for the. I don't think they could win, but they would definitely compete. So I like Denver a little bit going into the season. They're going to surprise some people. They might just make the playoffs. There's an extended playoffs this year, so
They might sneak in there, and I agree. They're kind of that. Kansas City is going to be reigning supreme there, but then the teams behind them, it starts to get a little. You've got the Chargers, you got the Raiders, and then you got the Broncos.
Las Vegas Raiders.
The Las Vegas Raiders. I still got to get used to that.
It's weird.
But yeah, and I saw that stadium in person when I went there a couple months ago, and it's pretty cool looking. All black. It looks like a morph between a Roomba vacuum cleaner and what's his name from Han Solo's son's character in Star Wars, that the mask that he wears.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren, yeah. Kylo Ren's mask and a Roomba vacuum cleaner combined is what it looks like.
That's a solid
description. That's a perfect description, by the way. Atlanta Falcons pick is in.
Denver pick too. The Denver took KJ Hamler.
We didn't even talk about that. KJ Hamler, wide receiver from Penn State. Man, a lot of receivers.
Another weapon for Drew Lock.
Yep.
I still think Dallas has a better stadium just because I've been there. Dallas, the Jerry World is incredible. It's so fancy. It's incredible.
I know it's huge. Doesn't that thing seat like 100? Doesn't it seat like close to 100,000 people or something like that?
115,000 max.
Which almost seems too. That's almost enough to get like almost twice the people in CenturyLink Field. I mean, a little not quite twice, but CenturyLink Field is about 68, maybe 69,000.
Yeah. It can be expanded to fit 70, but it's not yet.
Right. I have not been there.
The funny
one of these days, it'd be fun to check out that stadium for sure. But really want to see some of these brand new ones now. These, the design. It's interesting. You see the change of the design trends when it comes to stadiums. It's very different now. Lots of glass. A lot of obviously
new
very expensive, but not the sort of the round symmetric sort of dome-ish looking things anymore. It's all very lots of edges and lines and glass. It's very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what that Los Angeles stadium's going to look like too. It's going to be pretty amazing.
The Los Angeles stadium looks like a giant teardrop, just like the team.
Well, ever since they lost the Super Bowl, it has been pretty much a lot of tears for LA Rams fans. Not to my disappointment.
And that dumb logo they just
Yeah, no,
Have you seen their new logo?
I didn't even really had seen it until I was going through the draft, simulation, and I kept seeing it. I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I was like, "Oh my god, that's the Rams logo." I don't like it.
I can edit better than that.
It looks like a really bad company logo draft, but I'm not big on that. I'm kind of traditionalist anyway. I kind of don't like when people mess with things too much and change what was has been there for a long time. And I had one of the very first when I was a kid, before I even knew what football was. I somehow ended up with an old Rams helmet with the white horns. And before they switched it to the yellow, before they switched it to the gold, and then now this thing. I don't know. I don't like it. I liked the way it was before.
I could definitely, without a doubt, make a better logo with my own little laptop I got at home. Because I can edit. They should hire me because whatever they got there is not working for them.
Yeah, who knows how many millions of dollars they paid some firm to design that thing? And
hey, can you make it really ugly so we can get a lot of memes made out of us?
It's terrible. It looks like It looks like an XFL logo. Oh, did I just say that?
Oh, roasted.
Okay, where are we at here? Somebody in the chat said the Seahawks traded up. I haven't seen anything to that point yet.
That's a lie.
I think people are just talking.
They did.
Jets are on the clock right now. The Falcons pick.
Oh my gosh, the
is
Jets
in.
and the Seahawks just traded up.
Oh, so there's truth.
No way, it's true.
Oh, wait, I apologize. Apologize to the chat. Brandon was right. Brandon had breaking news on the swap because it hasn't even shown up on my tracker yet.
I just heard the commentator say it. The Jets and the Seahawks just traded, and
oh my goodness, could this be the move? Could this be the move for the defensive end that we were thinking about? Okay,
I gotta look it up. I had a few thoughts in my mind, but I didn't think we're gonna.
Yes, Seattle's on the clock. Oh my goodness. Breaking news, whoa. Seahawks on the clock, moving up from 59 to 48. They move up 11 spots.
Oh my God.
Woo. Here we
go. I gotta go back and look. I gotta do research fast. Oh my God.
I'm still gonna stick with. Let's see who's available now. Let me see.
There's a lot of good players available. Holy crap! Marlon Davidson. Let's get Marlon Davidson from Auburn. Marlon Davidson from Auburn. We got to get him. That's what I was just talking yesterday.
Or Marlon Davidson is the other. Is the other pass rusher? No, wait.
Yeah, he's an edge rusher.
He's an edge rusher. Yeah, I've come across his name. But there's still a couple other guys in there that have been. Oh, the Falcons are picking right here.
American Cancer Society make this.
Oh, the Falcons are still on the clock?
Okay. They're picking. The announcement's right here.
With the 47th pick in the 2020
okay, I'm going to go turn on the TV. Hold
draft, the
I have on my laptop right now.
Marlon Davidson.
Oh, they just got Marlon Davidson, the one you just mentioned.
Are you serious?
They just got Marlon Davidson. The Falcons just did.
Are you serious?
That's a good call, bro. That's a good call. You just mentioned it. He's an interior lineman. Marlon Davidson out of Auburn. So you're talking interior pass rush.
Darrell Taylor is the next one down. We got to get Darrell Taylor.
Yeah, are we here?
Are you talking about interior or edge rush?
Edge rush.
Because they actually had
Darrell Taylor.
Marlon Davidson. I had it listed as an interior lineman, but I guess he's technically defensive end. But on this list, he had him as an interior lineman. But yeah, no, he plays on the edge. I don't know why this thing's miscalculated. PFF.com. Okay, Seahawks on the clock. Here we go. Suddenly things just got real exciting. And the pick is in. They didn't waste any time. Pick is in. The pick is
Let's
in.
Get defensive line guy.
Here we go. I see some people in the chat.
Oh my.
AKA Rocket wants Trevon Diggs.
How has this ever happened? John Snyder's never traded up.
Let me bring somebody on the phone call here. Welcome to the party, pal. This Thomas?
Hello.
Thomas.
Wait. No, it's not connecting.
Epinesa. Who did we get? Well, no, we didn't get Epinesa. Someone said Epinesa in the chat. Sorry.
Is this the party line?
Still waiting. What's that? I don't know. We had a caller come in, but then lost him somehow. So it's just three of you guys still.
Okay. Somebody said AJ Epinesa, but I think he's already been taken.
Are you sure about that? Uh-oh. Did I just lose my calls again? I think I lost my callers again. You guys there?
Who's gonna...
Oh, I get to react to the Seahawks pick on live.
Oh boy, Rohan, you get to.
Oh, here you go.
Join the Seahawks fan club. Okay.
Here we go.
The New York Jets have traded the 48th.
So the Jets trade the Seahawks. Here we go. Here's the announcement from the commissioner.
In the 2020 NFL draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Darrell
Taylor,
defensive end. Tennessee.
Darrell Taylor. Okay, they went DN.
I called it.
Darrell Taylor.
Had 8.5 sacks as
Bro, you are on fire, dude.
DJ, one of the only 3 Vols ever to have a 4-sack game. Yeah, somebody that was hurt this year.
Oops, sorry. I muted you by accident. Sorry.
See the get off right here, the explosiveness.
Who's this?
Sorry, guys. Darrell Taylor. Darrell Taylor
Tennessee native.
from Tennessee. Okay, all right. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Yeah, it wasn't on my list, but he's in the top 10 of edge rushers.
He's top 4.
Yeah, he's top. On my list, he's top 6, but that's all right.
Oh.
Darrell Taylor out of Tennessee.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Here we go.
Whew, all right.
Can I read his stats?
Read it.
Can I read his stats real quick?
Go for it. Go for it.
All right. Hold on. I got the wrong thing. That's
a good question. What did we give up?
Not even on here.
A good question is, what did we give up to do it?
He's from Virginia. He's 6'4", weighs 267 pounds. He has good arm. Let's see here. Taylor drafted volunteers with 10 tackles, including 8 sacks in 2019, posting 46 total tackles and 4 pass breakups in 13 starts last year. That sounds pretty good. He's very highly looked at right now. He's top 4 edge rushers. That's what I meant to say. And we just picked him. So
all right, good
they
move.
Don't have his combine stats on here. They don't have his combine stats, which is strange.
They just showed a shot of John Schneider hugging his family, looking very excited. So at least, yes, we got a top tier defensive end pass rusher in the 2020 draft. So, okay, at least they're drafting on the right side of the ball so far. That's what I felt this whole draft.
So far we have Brooks and Taylor. Oh, we got a Taylor. We didn't get Jonathan Taylor, but we got Darrell Taylor.
Yeah, right.
That's good.
So now the question is, what did we lose to move up? What did we have to give up to the Jets in order to move up there?
Draft order. I think we might have traded our lower pick and maybe a 3rd round or 2, so that might have been our last pick of the day. Let's see. The Jets took our pick. The Jets are now the 27th pick. The Seahawks still have the 32nd pick in the 2nd round. Let's check the 3rd round. So we still have one more pick tonight. Let's check the 3rd round.
We had 2, right?
Round.
Didn't we start with 2? And so the Jets take one of our lower round picks.
I want to hear you guys.
So what we did was we traded our 3rd round pick, and they also took the 27th pick in the 2nd round. So we gave them our lower 2nd round pick that we would have, and we also gave them a 3rd round. So we still have one more pick tonight. It's the last pick in the 2nd round, and we have no picks in the 3rd round.
Okay, got it.
We have none. So we don't have anything in the 3rd round.
We gave up the 3rd round pick casualty basically to is what we gave up. All right.
Well, yeah, I think it's worth it because we were going to trade down anyway to get someone in the 2nd round. So we still have 2. We still have 2 draft picks tonight. We used one of them with Darrell Taylor, and we still have the last pick in the 2nd round.
I'm looking at the. So the rest of the 2nd round, basically, all we have left is the 64th pick, the final pick of the 2nd round, right? Yeah. So we have 1 pick left in that round. After that, So we'll have 1 in the 2nd, and then let's look to the 3rd round here. So now we have none in the 3rd round, right? We don't have anything in the 3rd round. So the 3rd is out. So we basically for tonight just have 1 more pick.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least we can
at least we addressed the need.
Pass rusher.
Okay, all right.
Who would we draft next then? Who do you think we could draft?
We addressed defensive end. Now what's next? Pittsburgh Steelers pick is in.
We traded for Kansas City last time. So the Pittsburgh Steelers just took Chase Claypool, wide receiver, Notre Dame.
Oh, I missed the announcement. Sorry about that. Chase Claypool. I was too busy fumbling around in the order. Chase Claypool, wide receiver. Man, there have been so many wide receivers drafted.
Which is weird. the Pittsburgh Steelers were the team that took all the XFL players. Interesting. I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers need a wide receiver. Honestly, they have Juju. They have about 2 more they just got in free agency. I don't see them needing one in the second, but hey, that's their decision.
Right.
Well,
interesting. All right, and the Chicago Bears pick is in quick here. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think now? So the defensive end question has been answered. So where do they go next in your guys' opinions?
Well, do we get Ngakwe? How do you pronounce that?
Ngakwe.
Do we get him, or do we get Clowney, or do we not and just rely on our new draft or draft picks? What do you think? What will we get in free agency still?
That's a good question. I mean, I still think I would still like to have Clowney back. Clowney, it's not even really the pass rush that was what his strongest, ability was for the Seahawks. He was a really big disruptor in the run game. A lot of pressures, even though the sacks weren't necessarily.
Pick 6.
Yep. So I hope they still get something done with him.
He scored that touchdown in the Cardinals game and the 49ers game. Which were both very big plays.
Yeah, for sure.
That 49ers game gave me 2 heart attacks.
Oh, that game was
crazy. It was funny when Myers made the first field goal. We were like, yeah, and then they took a timeout, like, oh, crap, so we got to kick again.
Right. And then I wasn't sure if it was going to go in. It just barely sneaked in the upright.
Barely, inches. It was like as close to the goal.
We got the Bears announcement right here. Yeah, it was.
Pick in the 2020 NFL Draft,
the Bears.
The Chicago Bears select Jalen Johnson, defensive back, Utah.
Jalen Johnson from Utah, defensive back.
Cornerback.
Yeah, cornerback. I had him. I had number 4 on my list here.
Same. I was looking at him too.
So Bears.
I like how
a little secondary help. Wow, Cowboys. They didn't waste any time. They picked pickers in already.
A few of my friends are texting me now. The Dallas Cowboys. I live in Dallas. Dallas Cowboys fans are.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Rowdy.
Yeah. I see some people in the chat. Let's see.
They're a little bit rowdy.
It's Mito says we should get an offensive tackle.
You know what? I don't think we need any more offensive linemen till the 6th round. Honestly, we have 18 O-linemen. 18. That's like half our team. So, I mean, we have good. Like Chance Warmack. I really like him. Like, first off, his last name, Warmack, is just incredible. That's just that alone should make him on the team. So I like what we've done in free agency with the O-line. I don't think we're going to make any moves in the O-line until later.
I wouldn't mind if Seahawks went with stayed on the defensive side of the ball and went interior defensive lineman or either corner or safety here. That would be my next priority. And then running back after that.
Is this Shaquille Griffin's last year? I think.
Oh, here's the Cowboys announcement.
In the National Football League, extend our sincere
my Wi-Fi just shut off. I gotta read.
Shaquille Griffin, let's see. What year is this? He had this. We just had his second year. This is his 3rd. I believe this is his 3rd season coming up.
The last year of his rookie contract.
Right. I believe that's right. Wait, is that right? Chris Carson was the year before, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I don't actually remember.
Yeah, 18.
Some of my best
17.
We're cooking with Mom.
Commercial. 17 was Carson, and then Shaquille Griffin was 18. So he played 18, 19, then this is 20. So, yeah, this would have been his 3rd season. Chris Carson, 17, 18, 19. So isn't it 4? Isn't it? Because Carson's got one more year before.
Yeah, I remember Shaquille Griffin came in 2017. I do remember that. It was the year we missed the playoffs. That was sad.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I guess I got that.
Yeah, he came in from UCF, I think.
Well, Shaquille's been pretty solid, so, you know.
He has been. He's very solid. I like him. Him, Trey Flowers, and Quentin Dunbar will make a nice secondary. And then plus Bradley McDougald and Diggs. We have a good secondary, I think. We could use one more safety. You know,
right.
I like Blair, but we could use one more. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you hear that, too?
Yeah, what is that?
Is there, like... I don't know what that is. It's very muffled. Someone is on the phone. I'm sorry. I can't hear you very well.
I'm still here.
No, that's Aiden. And Rohan, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still there. Okay.
Here, guys.
I think I'm talking too much. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
About the draft?
Darrell John?
Darrell Taylor.
Well, if they go corner, I'd love to see Trevon Diggs coming to the Seahawks, and then their next pick wouldn't make me upset.
I agree. So we have 3 picks in this round.
We only have one more pick because the third round pick was what we gave up to move up to this spot that we got the edge rusher.
Okay, so I have defensive tackles up here: Jordan Elliott and Justin.
Jordan Elliott. He's the one I picked in my mock draft. So I would say,
I think
Jordan Elliott or, if he's still there,
I don't think
Trevon Diggs.
He's the next one to go.
Which one, Elliott?
Yeah, Elliott is he's the next one down. He's the highest one left. Maybe.
Yeah, he is. He is. I had him ranked ahead of Marlon Davidson.
From Georgia, where will we go? We're seeing these last 2 picks.
Where's he? I don't see What position are you talking about?
The quarterback, Georgia, Jake Fromm.
Oh, cornerback. Okay, hold on. I gotta look. Georgia. He's pretty far down there. I don't see him yet.
I don't have him in my top 10.
On passing AJ Espina.
AJ Epinesa? Are you talking about him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he already got taken. Hold on. Let me look. AJ Epinesa looks like he got taken already, didn't he? Am I wrong? Sorry if I'm wrong.
I'm not sure about that. Because we were still talking about him. He's still on there. A lot of people still talking about. He was on a lot of people's list to take him if he was available. But
AJ is not picked yet.
Yeah, he's from Iowa.
Yeah.
And then James Lynch, another guy is also.
We live in Sioux Falls. We live near Iowa.
Hold on, wait a minute. From personal experience, I've seen James Lynch from Baylor in action. Very good pass rusher. We could maybe take it.
All right. I want to welcome a couple of you guys here. I've got Martin, Seahawks Martin, back in the house, and I've got Dell from Jacksonville also in the phone line. Welcome, you guys.
Dallas making their selection.
Dallas. Uh-oh.
No, they took Diggs! They took Diggs! Darn!
Oh, no, they took Diggs.
Oh, you got ahead of me.
Darn.
Really?
Well, he was up there, too. I don't think he was going to have it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, darn. Well, then again, you never know. Darrell Taylor might actually be good.
All right, I'm gonna get that. We already know it, but here's the commissioner's announcement.
Cowboys select Trevon Diggs, defensive back, Alabama.
All right, Trevon Diggs. There's the official announcement. So take him off the board. So I think it's I don't think those guys I mentioned are going to be around for us too high up on the list by the time we get to our next pick.
Forgot we were the 32nd pick.
Hey, look, it's the Rams. Bro, the Rams logo looks so ugly, though.
Yeah, I know. We were just talking about that.
I agree with you. Sorry, Seahawks, Martin.
Hey, guys, hold on. Norb?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, I have to go real quick. I'll be back on the line in like 5 minutes.
No problem.
Just hold on.
Yeah, just call back. I'll put you back on here.
All right.
Hello.
Okay.
We take
So Dell, are you here on the line? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, I'm going to bring Dell on for a second, you guys. Everybody else hang on for a second. Since I haven't spoken to you yet. Dell, what's going on? How you doing today?
I'm doing fine. It's just we never pick. I always think I pick the least likely person you pick. Although, this I went back taking a look at film on Darrell Taylor, and I'm here near Gainesville, so I do see Tennessee a lot, and he's a pretty good defense. He kind of looks. He physically looks like Chris Clemens. I don't know, that long, angular look. He's got that. It's a little bit heavier though. I don't know about his speed. Maybe I don't know how many sacks he had either, but he does have that Chris Clemens look about him. So we'll see how he'll be. But I figured, they've been watching film on him, all year, and I only see like one game out of him, so it's not like I'm a scout or anything like that. Same goes with that. I don't watch Big Ten football either.
Here's the Rams pick right here. Here. Hold on, here's the Rams pick.
One of the things we're truly looking forward to in our 101st season is the opening of a state-of-the-art facility in Los Angeles. It will be home to the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. And this next Rams player will call SoFi Stadium home. With the 52nd pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Cam Akers, running back, Florida State. Well, this is...
All right, so Cam Akers from Florida State is the Rams pick.
He's a pretty good running back.
I had him on my pretty high on the list, if I recall. Let's see. Yep, I had him in my top 10. So there's another running back that drops out of the running here. But they needed to, having lost Todd Gurley. So there you go. Shore up their running back room right there for the Rams.
Yeah, Florida State always produces good running backs. That guy from Minnesota is from Florida State too.
I'm going to bring the other guys back into the phone call. Welcome back, guys. Back to the party line here. What do you guys think about this pick by the Rams, picking up Cam Akers, running back?
He's got the moves.
Yeah, it's pretty good side to side, and some pretty good open speed out in the open field. A little spin move too. Can catch the ball as well.
Whoever catches this. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. Someone in the chat says the Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts. I wonder. Oh my gosh. Whoever catches this ball gets $100. I think Jalen Hurts is gone.
The pick is in. Wow, that would be shocking.
Yep.
So Jalen Hurts is gone.
Wow, is that official? Is that official?
Are they
the Eagles?
is he gonna take over Carson Wentz? That's weird.
Wow, that is.
Wow.
That's a
I
shocker.
like to compare this guy to Russ, actually. Pretty good scrambler.
Who? What are you talking about? Jalen Hurts got selected?
Yep.
It just got interesting, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, there it is. Jalen Hurts from Oklahoma. Just got the tail end of the commissioner's announcement. Wow, Jalen Hurts. Oh, that's he's a good quarterback. Yeah, what does that mean? What does that mean for the Eagles quarterback room?
Carson Wentz.
It means they don't trust Carson Wentz to last the whole season. That's what it means.
He's proven that to be the case. I've said all this time, that's the one thing that he does not do well is stay healthy. He takes too many chances.
So they need a backup. No, I think they should get a veteran. I'm not sure if that's a veteran.
Wow.
Who's on the clock? Oh, the Bills.
We have the Ravens. Oh, sorry, the Bills pick is in.
Bills are
Ravens
up.
on the clock.
Bills pick is in.
From South Carolina? No, it's
Jalen Hurts is going to the Eagles, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's amazing.
Did you get those
I didn't see
news?
that one coming.
You probably see them anyway.
By E.
Carson Wentz gonna get hurt.
4445. Got him.
What? Wait, what?
Hey, Andrew, I believe you're back on with us.
Yes, I am.
Wow, what do you think about this Jalen Hurts going to the Eagles?
Yeah, I got back just in time to see that. I'm not surprised, really. I'm surprised I went to the Eagles, but I'm not surprised that he got drafted.
DJ Meyer in the chat says Wentz is still the starter. Jalen is just going to be a backup.
Backup. I think he's gonna train behind Wentz.
Wentz injury prone.
Yeah, given that he is injury prone, they do have to have a guy who can carry the load. And last year, as we saw when they played against the Seahawks and Wentz went out early, they did not have much in the way of a backup quarterback to help them get anywhere. So,
From Washington. What do you think?
Nah, he's going to be gone before we can draft a quarterback. I think no. You said we were going to pick Anthony Gordon.
No, the Patriots. I think you're going to get him in like the 4th round or something like that.
What's your guys' thoughts on Jalen Hurts going to the Eagles?
What do you mean?
I think we all.
Like barely.
I don't know. The discussion is he just there for backup purposes, or is he potentially there for a higher role than that? I see somebody in the chat says Miko Lucero says Hurts is replacing Wentz. Wentz is not good.
Yeah.
So Wentz is going to be another guy said. Miguel Mora says Wentz is going to be done in a year or two.
Quarterback, Georgia.
That's true. Did he just resign for a long-term contract? Or no?
Should the New England Patriots draft Jake Crump?
The Bills drafted AJ Espinoza according to Itzmito.
Did they?
That means that Espinoza is
there goes
the end rusher's gone. Well, I'm still relieved that we got ours. Seattle moved up to get theirs.
We did get an edge rusher. I sure hope.
We needed that guy.
You never know. I mean, Darrell Taylor could actually be good.
The Bills
He is very good.
Oh yeah. I think just because he wasn't on our list doesn't mean he's not going to contribute in the linebacking core.
There are so many people that are criticizing the Seahawks for their moves to get unknown players, but I mean, like, you never know. They pull a lot of unknown gems.
Well,
Yeah, I
you can't
called
blame him for the Jordan Brooks move. I
called
he
him.
was basically a first linebacker playing for the Seahawks who run base defense all the time, so of course we're going to criticize him for it. And to be honest, that pick had me rolling in laughter when you guys got Jordan Brooks.
We're gonna
Well,
get,
we ended up, but Rohan, we still ended up getting a defensive end. We had to trade up to get it. We had to trade up to get it, but now they got.
if they picked
two.
Denzel Mims on that last pick, that would be a pretty good wide receiving crew.
Oh, here's the Buffalo Bills pick.
Participation in the 2020 draft. You gave up that first-round pick to get wide receiver Stephon Diggs out of Minnesota, and now you have your first pick of the draft.
Here we go. Here's
Let's
the
back
pick.
to Commissioner
Announced
Come on, Bills
by
fans, let's go.
Commissioner Roger Goodell.
With the 54th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select A.J. Epinesa, defensive end.
There's the official announcement.
So A.J.
The official announcement of A.J. Epinesa going to the Buffalo Bills. So now we move on to the Ravens, who are on the clock, followed by the Dolphins.
The 14-2 team that went.
Probably picked up a linebacker.
Hold on.
Just lose one. To the Jets.
Hey, Norb, Jordan Elliott is still available.
I know that.
We could totally get him. I think we might have to settle for someone else, but he's still available right now. So who knows?
Well, if he's still there,
interior defensive lineman. So we have Reed and that Ford guy.
We do have
All right,
Reed, you're right, but
Benitez got drafted,
yes.
according to Seahawks Martin.
So Jordan Elliott, yes, I would be surprised if he's still there, but that would be a nice pickup. Also, now let's see who's left on the cornerbacks here. I had Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall would be a corner that I'd like to see Seahawks pick if he's still there.
Bro, EDP's potty mouthing on his channel right now.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's saying about that Jalen Hurts pick.
EDP 445.
Yeah, he's pretty rude sometimes. I can tell you that.
I don't want to.
He's pretty funny though. The favorite videos I like of EDP is when the Eagles lose, he's at his best.
I don't know. They would still think Lenny's good. Yeah, Taysom Hill. He's like
Training for the draft tomorrow, the last draft.
Yeah.
It's at 9 a.m.
I know that. Taysom Hill. He's good.
It's like another hill.
Who do you want the Seahawks to draft?
A punter. But in all seriousness, for Seattle's benefit, what do they need right here? They
still need a cornerback. Corner.
They have cornerbacks, if I remember correctly. Maybe
a cornerback or safety or another defensive tackle.
It's going to be the worst draft ever.
I don't think this is going to be the worst job. I like them. I feel good.
I'm gonna bring another guest to the party line. Remind me of your name again, sir. Singh is your last name. What was that?
Talvir Singh.
Oh yeah, you were with us yesterday. Well, welcome back to the chat.
Yeah.
He's from Texas. No,
Where are you calling from?
California.
California. All right.
California.
We got a couple guys out of California. We got Rohan from Northern California. What part of California are you from?
That's a Tennessee.
I think it was orange with long towards like the San Joaquin County area.
It was a long one.
San Joaquin. I'm not familiar where exactly that is. Is that northern?
Clock right now.
Are you a 49ers fan?
Yep.
Oh, so we got two 49ers fans in this thing? Holy mackerel.
Oh, wait, actually, there are other 49ers fans on Norb's call. Ready?
I attract all kinds of fans from around the world.
Someone needs to talk to these Niner fans.
That's right. Welcome to the party, guys. Nice to hear some All the 49 fans in the house.
Ironic, considering we don't have any picks for today.
I know. You guys have no picks, so you guys just going to hang out in here for a while.
I think the Niners got what they wanted from the draft. They don't need anything else. What do you think they need?
We gave up on probably our 59th pick or our 64th pick. To move up.
We have a
we gave up our
pick and
59th
round
to
pick
move
left.
up to the 48.
How about Trevor
All right.
Lawrence?
Say that again.
2021 draft pick. Seattle should not go after Trevor Lawrence. Crisosmo is not getting a pick today. Tonight.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not. Boring.
Hey, anyway, Mr. NorbCam, I gotta go. So,
Alrighty.
Yeah, let me know.
I will catch you later. Who was saying I got to go?
Me, the Niners fan from actually San Francisco.
Oh, okay. All right, Rohan. Well, we'll see you later, man. Have a good one. Go enjoy your non-draft picking day.
Yep, will do.
All right. I had to mute Seahawks Martin's phone because there was like a party going on over there or something. So.
Yeah, I'm having a last party over at my house right now.
Let's see. All right, hold on. Hold on tight here. I got a couple other callers. I'm going to try to bring them up real quick. I'll bring you guys back in shortly. Let's see. Who's this? Calling for the 425. You're on live with NorbCam.
What's up? What's going on?
Who's this?
Yo, what's up? Oh, hey, I'm Tony.
Yeah, Tony. What's going on, man?
Just watching the draft. You know, just chilling out.
Yeah. What part of
Making sure we draft someone good. You know.
Yeah. Are you? I see your area code is 425. You're from the area. Hold on a second. Before we answer that, I got to get the commissioner on here. With the Ravens pick.
55th pick in
Right
the
around the Seattle
2020
area.
NFL
So,
Draft.
yeah.
Baltimore Ravens
Huge
select
Seahawks fan.
J.K. Dobbins, running back, Ohio State.
Okay. The Ravens pick J.K. Dobbins, running back, Ohio State. So another running back off the board.
Ravens, man, they keep making nice picks.
J.K. Dobbins, yeah, I had number 5 on my depth chart. A nice pick right there.
Yeah, Ravens have a good, they know how to draft players.
Yeah, just watching a little bit of tape on this guy.
But you know who we need though? Like we need a defensive tackle. Like
I know that's what I'm saying. We lost a lot of a lot of our guys there on the defensive line, and we need to shore that up right here, I think.
Yeah, because Puna and Jaron, like they're pretty good, but like I don't know, last year they kind of seemed a little weak in terms of pass rush.
Yeah, Reed. Yeah, he is. He had to recapture that interior pass rush that he had from a couple of years ago. Now, of course, yes, last year's season was short because of the suspension that he had.
Mm-hmm.
So you say you're from the Puget Sound area, right?
Yeah, basically, just 4 to 5.
Yeah, nice.
6 kind of area.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Let's see. I got another 425 call. I'm technically Renton area. I'm just a little bit southeast of VMAC, about 15 minutes away. So
nice.
Close to the area. I'm going to bring in another caller from the 425. We'll have a little 425 party right here. What's up? Who's this? Where are you calling from?
This is Hayden, and I'm from the Sammamish area.
Oh, Hayden from Sammamish. All right. Well, I got. It was Tony from the Puget Sound area, and I had Hayden over here from Sammamish. So, what do you think of the draft so far?
425. It's interesting. I'm intrigued. I liked the Darrell Taylor guy, but that Josh Jones tackle
Yeah,
is still sitting around. So
Oh, Josh
I
Jones.
doubt Seattle's going to do anything special, but who knows?
Yeah, I do hope Seattle makes a move to get some help on the defensive line.
Oh, it looks like the Dolphins just got Raekwon Davis from Alabama.
Yeah.
He was an edge rusher. Wow,
We should get another lineman if we can too.
6'6". Interesting.
They haven't made, at
Oh,
least
this is a
Commissioner hasn't made the announcement on my end of the broadcast yet. Who'd you say
Yeah,
again?
just pick Jacob Eason. That'll be so funny.
All right, here we go. Let's get this Dolphins pick on the air.
Brian Flores and Chris Greer go now.
All right, here's the Commissioner.
With the 56th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Raekwon Davis, defensive tackle, Alabama.
So Raekwon Davis, defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Guys, you have
he
to
looks
remember,
good.
like, last year with this pick, I think we chose, like, DK Metcalf. So this
That's
could
right.
be a really good
At
pick for us.
64, yeah.
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
Yep, that's about right. All right, I'm going to bring a couple of these other guys back into the fold here.
Sure.
Actually,
It always seems like our second round picks turn out way better than our first round picks. Like,
hey, welcome
every
to
year.
the show. This is this Ben from 760?
Yeah, it is.
Hey Ben, how are you
Yeah,
doing?
hey.
Are you is this your first
I'm
time
good.
calling
I'm
in?
actually in Portland. I got this number when I was living in San Diego. But
Oh, okay.
I think
Well,
that
welcome to the
I
show.
have rolling around in my head is, what if we are about to change our defensive scheme to a 3-4?
Whoa.
Because we got a ton of linebackers now. The rest of the division seems to kind of figured out, the holes in our defense and our scheme. So maybe we're just looking for, reliability for backers to be able to come up and complement.
This year we brought in Quentin Dunbar to be like kind of our third corner. So I think we're going to be running a lot of like dime packages where we have 3 corners, 2 safeties, 2 linebackers. I think we're going to be doing a lot of that. So
That's an
we
interesting
really need
idea,
to
the
get, like,
change of the entire
two
scheme.
defensive tackles.
Yeah, I just think we're kind of due for kind of a defensive overhaul. I mean, we got some pieces, so, maybe we're just trying to fill out the back end. And
We're just really waiting for Jadeveon. He's kind of holding everything back. Otherwise, we probably have like Everson, and we got Bruce Irvin and Benson this year. So we got guys who can get at least like 7 sacks a year. We got some guys, but we really need to kind of
That's why.
stabilize our.
That's why I really want to see it. I want to see a defensive tackle pick next, and then a running back.
D-line is hard to find, D-line, those rushers are hard to come by. So maybe they're trying to be clever and come up with an original new thing. I mean, LOP's way long gone, Our defense is stagnant. Change it up.
Quandre, Quentin, Trey, Shaq, and maybe Marquise Blair can come up this year, but that's a pretty nice young core, I think, of defensive backs.
I do too. And I love Kuna in the middle. I love, we got some good solid guys in the front, so if we slim it down to 3 up, we have a lot more rotation to play with.
That's defense.
That's all I got.
All right, I'm going to bring a few other people into the conversation in here. Jason from Liberty Lake, welcome back to the show. How you doing?
Doing good.
What'd you think of the Seahawks pick? We got our an edge rusher. You feel a bit better about that pick versus yesterday's?
I'm thinking that the next pick could be a running back here.
Oh,
I'd rather see D tackle, but running back wouldn't be terrible either. But I feel like defensive tackle would be one thing that could really benefit right here. But yeah, we'll see.
How's your family doing?
We're doing all right. I mean, everybody's healthy, and kids are starting to get a little more at their school is starting to get their more online stuff together, kicking it into higher gear next week. So it's been a little slow going, to be honest, but it's nice that they're getting a little more structured things happening as far as school is concerned. So, yeah, no, otherwise we're doing fine. It hasn't been too bad. I mean, I've actually enjoyed having this slower time now. It's given us, pretty much every night we do movie night, and it's giving me more time to get some stuff done around the house that I've been putting off for a long time. So I'm not complaining. Oh, there's that ugly LA Rams logo. Ugh. I mean, they completely changed the color scheme and everything. It's like they went towards I don't know if that was on purpose, but they kind of adopted the Chargers, it's like the powder blue, scheme. I don't know if that was on purpose because of the fact they're going to be in the same stadium, but it looks like they moved towards the color scheme of the Chargers. Maybe that was by design so they can have consistent colors. I don't know. I don't like it, though.
We're going to get a team in Hawaii soon.
What do you think about Russell Wilson wanting to get the old uniforms back?
I love that. I've been wanting that for a long time. I love those uniforms. Obviously, I grew up with those, watching the old Seahawks from the 70s and 80s through the 90s, wearing those old school colored outfits. I guess they say it's the helmet. It was the helmet that was the issue because there's a limit on you can't have multiple helmets themselves. And of course, the Seahawks have the blue ones now, but the old helmet was silver. Seems like one they could easily overcome with a few extra bucks. But I would love to see even if they kept the helmets the same, I'd still love to just see at least those old uniforms come back. All right, here's the Rams pick right here.
Let's go.
Ooh.
With the 57th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Van Jefferson, wide receiver, Florida.
Van Jefferson, wide receiver from Florida.
Wow. You know what? They did lose Brandon Cooks, so that would be a good replacement.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring another call
I
here.
don't know about that one.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the show from is it the 417? Actually, I'm not sure what number I got here. But who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes. Are you the new person who just jumped into the party line?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah, I'm from Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland. Normally I couldn't recognize the number. So it's the international number, country code 41.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, you still there?
Sean, yeah.
Sean from Switzerland. Wow. So, are you from Switzerland, or did you relocate there?
No, I'm from Switzerland.
Oh, okay. So, what brings you all the way from Switzerland to call into a Seattle-based Seahawks YouTube show? Tell me how you found me here.
So. I've been following the Seahawks for like 3 to 4 years now, and I just watch your channel all the time, and obviously it's the draft now, so I was watching your live video thing, so I thought I'd join.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you. And you're following the draft on television or on your computer right now?
Yeah, on my computer, but it's a little slow.
Oh, okay. Wow, so how long have you been following my channel? It always fascinates me when people from outside the U.S., one, are interested in football, but two, happen to find me in the process.
I don't know. I think it was one of the music videos about like the Seahawks record, like the projected record or something.
Oh, yeah, the season prediction music videos. Yeah. How long ago was that?
Probably like 2 years.
2 years ago? Okay. And how long have you been following? How long have you been following the Seahawks?
I started watching football about 4 years ago, and then I was
4 years ago. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to get the pick for the Vikings right here.
Tackle, Boise State.
Ezra Cleveland. The Vikings pick Ezra Cleveland, tackle from Boise State. Ezra Cleveland. I know he was on my list in here. They still, my guy is still available. Yeah, so it's about 4 years ago you started following football, you were saying?
Yeah.
Nice.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
I just saw like a report that they were saying I don't believe it, but they're saying they might have drafted the linebacker with George Brooks because they might want to cut KJ and then pay Clowney. Do you think that could be true in any sort of way?
It'd be surprising because they just re-signed him. I thought more that it was a move because the other side linebacker, Michael Kendricks, was just coming off of the knee injury, and then he has the criminal sentencing, which still has to take place. I think he's more the questionable position at this point, which I thought that's maybe why they made that move because of what Michael Kendricks' situation. So I guess I don't see that happening, that they would cut KJ like that just as a salary cap move to then replace him for them to get Clowney. I don't think that's what it is, but I guess we'll find out. But I'd be surprised if that was the move they were thinking of making.
Yeah, no, I also doubt it. I'm just trying to find like any explanation why they drafted linebacker.
Yeah, well, the Kendricks thing does make sense. It does make sense with Kendricks, his situation, but this last draft pick definitely made a lot more sense in terms of needs. So we'll see if they continue towards that direction. And so, of all the teams that you picked, how is it that you chose the Seahawks? Of all when you started getting into football, why the Seahawks?
Oh, no, it was like one of my best friends who watched football for like since already a long time. He's just a Seahawks fan, so then he always like watched Seahawks games with me, and then so he kind of caught on to you after that. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you called in. It's great to connect with you and experience all this stuff together. I'm going to bring a few of the other gentlemen back onto the line here, and we can continue to talk about things as they're unfolding in this draft. Seattle's coming up. Well, how many more picks we got? We're coming up here. 5 more to go. All right, let me bring back some of the other guys here. All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. And do me a favor, if you're watching the YouTube channel, or if you got your volume on your microphone or your speakerphone, turn it down because I can hear somebody's echoing back there. I'm sorry, say that again. It was a little noisy.
Shit the Seahawks pick. Party.
I still want this defensive tackle position, and Jordan Elliott is still available, so he's the one right now that I've got my eye on.
I wanted to trade this pick.
Hold on.
Jalen Hurts is going to the Eagles, and that's make me mad.
Okay.
Why does that make you mad?
You should have put the pick.
Okay.
Aiden, why does that make you mad that Jalen Hurts is going to the Eagles?
We don't really need a quarterback, really, yet.
Carson Wentz needs to be replaced by Jalen Hurts. That's what I want them to do it.
What?
I forgot. Are you Aiden? Remind me. Are you an Eagles fan? Is that what it is?
No.
You just want to see it happen. You're a Seahawks fan, but you just happen to feel like you want to see Wentz get replaced by Jalen Hurts.
Talking about sports.
I mean, Wentz is good, but if you're a Seahawks fan, you like this pick for them because they basically wasted a pick. Kind of like Packers.
Okay, who's on the clock again?
Jets pick is in.
We gave them.
Ravens on the clock.
Norb, this is the pick we gave them.
Seahawks are on the clock, maybe.
No, not yet.
Wait, I'm wrong. I am wrong. I'm absolutely wrong.
Okay.
The Jets are on the clock.
Yeah. Well, technically, the Jets pick is in, and the Ravens are on the clock now. So, guys, I'm going to mute some of these lines just to minimize some of this noise going on here. All right, so we're picking at we're at 59 now. Jets picking where they took where our original pick was going to be. That's where the Jets are picking right now. Then we've got the Ravens,
5 more picks.
Titans, Packers, Chiefs, and then us to round off the second round. Will the likes of Jordan Elliott be available for another? We just have to last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got to be there for 5 more.
Hey, Norb, if we can't get Elliott, there is a man who was projected to be in the first round who still has not been picked. Cornerback Christian Fulton out of LSU. He's a very highly prospected guy. If we can't get Elliott, I think we should go get him.
Christian Fulton, yeah, you're right. He was ranked number 2. I would be okay with that. Like I said, at this point, cornerback or D-tackle, one of those positions, I'll be very happy with either of those two guys. Yeah, Christian Fulton's. I didn't think Christian Fulton would be here this long. I'd already kind of thought that I would be dropping to Bryce Hall. But Christian Fulton would be good.
The mock draft has him going to the Seahawks.
Mock draft has who? Christian Fulton going to the Seahawks?
Have they ever mentioned?
Okay, here's the announcement. Here's the announcement by the commissioner.
With the New York Jets pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Jets select Denzel Mims, wide receiver, Baylor.
Denzel Mims. Jets select Denzel Mims, wide receiver out of Baylor. So take
another receiver.
Another receiver. Lots of receivers going out in this draft to this year.
Receiver.
And you know what? That was the pick we gave them for trading up.
Dang, 4 through 8. That's,
And Denzel Mims, I had him in the top 10 of receivers. Yep. Most of those receivers have gone already. Almost every one of those receivers on the list have gone. I think that rounds up the whole list. Every one of my receivers on the top 10 have gone. But
so Christian Fulton or Elliott?
Oh, Ravens trade to the Pats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pats could be taking quarterback right here.
Well, let's see. Who could they possibly go in for Jacob Eason from Washington?
I doubt it. I think they're going to go somewhere else.
Jacob Eason backup.
They don't have a starter, not really. He could be anyone.
They have Hoyer.
Hoyer's just a dude.
Yeah,
I could see that. I could see that.
Jake Fromm.
Yeah, Jake Fromm is still there.
Or Nate Stanley. That would be the two others, but I don't see anyone else going. Maybe they could go for a tackle. I do know they need some tackle. They need some offensive line help to protect their new quarterback if they get one.
It's Danucci.
Who? Did they go yet? Or no?
Oh, that's someone else. He's just
okay.
We all know Seahawks are going to draft a 4th round projected guy that we never even thought of.
I doubt that. I don't think our GM is that dumb, but he did make a pretty surprising pick in the first round. But, yeah, I don't think he.
I see a lot of people saying they like to see Josh Jones, offensive tackle. That's another option for Seattle. We just have we brought so many offensive linemen in the offseason.
We have 18. We have 18 guys. We have 18 offensive linemen. I think we're going to wait till.
Yeah, but all those linemen feel like they're just guys. All of
True. They're all a lot of okay to pretty good guys, but not top tiers.
I like
All right, Patriots pick is in.
All right, quarterback or a line, my guess.
Jeremy Chin would be a good pick.
I think quarterback, Jacob
Washington.
Jake
All right,
Fromm.
here we go.
There's that quarterback from Georgia. That's another one, I think.
Jake
It's
Fromm.
a drop back passer.
Patriots pick Jake. Or they should take Easton right here.
Yeah, Jake Easton.
That's what I was.
Jake Fromm.
That's what I was thinking.
Easton or Fromm?
Here we go. Here's the announcement.
The Baltimore Ravens have traded the 60th pick to the New England Patriots. With the 60th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Josh Uche, linebacker.
They would go linebacker.
That's my dog.
They go linebacker, Josh Uche. Okay, we were all wrong on that one.
They lost Kyle
They
Van
could
Noy.
probably just sign
Yeah.
Cam Newton if they wanted to.
What? Wait, who?
Patriots
Oh,
could probably
sorry.
just get Cam Newton.
Josh
That's a good
Uche.
idea. I feel bad for Cam Newton because he's not a bad quarterback. He's kind of annoying, but he's still talented.
And like
Right.
you got Jameson, Andy Dalton, like they're still out there. I'm sure Belichick could do something with them.
Andy Dalton's done, I think. He could be a backup,
Done.
maybe.
Well, that still leaves some D tackles on the line for us. With 3 to
Jordan
go.
Elliott.
3 more to go. Jordan Elliott
I
is
mean,
still on the
Matt
board.
Brees, is that how
We've
you
got
say
the
his name?
Titans on the clock,
there.
followed by the Packers, and then the
Elliott.
Chiefs.
We should take Chin.
quarterback. I'm kidding.
Cornerback or D tackle.
I think at this point we have in our minds at least 3 prospects we could draft at this point. The Elliott, the cornerback from LSU, and then the running back situation I found earlier is my idea. But I think we have the highest probability is probably a corner or a defensive lineman. We'll see.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Let me see if we have any third-round picks.
We don't have anything. We do not. We have the next pick is in the 4th round. Yeah. I think it's worth it though. We got a really good defensive lineman out of that trade with the Jets. I'm really happy with what we did to compensate our first round problem. I think we could have used the 3rd round pick, but
Belichick.
Oh, there's Belichick in his lonely dining room.
Hey Norb.
Yeah.
Norb, you said you wanted Cameron Klein in your mock draft.
Cameron. Hold on a second. How come that name doesn't sound familiar?
Did you pick him?
That doesn't sound familiar. Cameron Klein. What position is he?
He's a defensive end.
Oh, that's right. Well, I did back-to-back defensive ends. That's because in my mock draft they somehow allowed me to like turn 1 pick into 4, which I know would never happen. So it was a little unrealistic. Okay. So I just went off. But we don't need to get another D end here. D tackle is where it's at, or corner.
Or they could trade back into the 3rd round too.
We might.
They could. They could try to get.
Could afford.
So,
you know what? Yesterday I said we could draft James Lynch or Jason Stopridge. That still stands right now. They're both the 2 best defensive ends on the board still. They're both very good possibilities. Anyone on the D line I'll be satisfied with at this point.
Maybe we could like sign someone from free agency.
Yeah. Maybe we
there's still a lot of options. Shout out to Dukes of Hazzard in the super chat. Says hit that like button and pick up some merch. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for your support.
Man, Dukes of Hazzard knows what it's about.
Dukes of Hazzard is always giving me a lot of love in the super chat. But yes, please hit that like button. It helps a lot in the whole YouTube algorithm thing. So if you like what you see, hit that like button.
Is your channel being affected by the algorithm?
I mean, every YouTuber has to deal with the algorithm. The algorithm is the thing that, determines who sees the videos, how many places they pop it up into your recommended video screens.
I heard you can't say Corona.
So the more...
Yeah, I'm not too happy. I'm not too happy with YouTube at this point. I had a channel that got taken down because of the new restrictions. So,
Oh, really?
It was my sports channel that I'm thinking about restarting.
What did they take you down for?
They said it was like restricted content, and it gave me like a giant list of all the restrictions. I'm like, okay. And then they just took about half my videos down, and before they did anything else, I made them all private so they couldn't do anything else.
Was it because you had, did you have video content in there, like highlights or clips?
I had about 10 videos at that point. It was pretty new. My channel, I renamed it since then, but it was called, let me go back. It's called Hero Sports, but it didn't actually pull off, so I changed it. So right now I'm working on all the edits.
Is that what you had, though? Do you have a series of actual sports clips on there? Because that's what did me in when I was... And what kind of footage do you have? What kind of stuff do you have on there?
I did have videos that I took from several parts, but I emailed the people beforehand. Hey, can I use this? Ding Sports is the thing. They have a really good channel over there if you want to check them out. But I took some clips from them, but I don't think that was it because you know how you don't show the games when you do your game reactions. I mean, I did have sports highlights in the videos, so that might have done me in. And so, ever since then, I've done a lot with this point.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, here you go.
See Titans select
Green Bay Packers on the clock.
defensive back, LSU.
Christian Fulton, as we said, the number 2 guy who was on my list. So the
We still have Elliott.
Titans get Christian Fulton, so we're 3 more to go. We could still grab this guy. That's a good cornerback pickup right there.
Do it. 2 more picks and we can get him.
So Christian Fulton, number 2 on my chart from LSU, goes to the
corner
Tennessee Titans.
Oh, you know what? I had him on my list too.
So here we go. Green Bay Packers on the clock, followed by the Chiefs, and then us to round up the second round. Here we go.
There's still defensive tackles out there, but I probably think that we trade back.
Yeah, the interesting thing about YouTube is, they're real good at finding, footage clips. When I did my mock draft, I thought maybe I could sneak it in there because it wasn't NFL, but it was still college clips. So I was putting in highlights of the players I had picked in my mock draft and then showing some highlights. And pretty much every single one of those, maybe not every single one, but most of them all came up with copyright notices. So I had to go in there and basically use the YouTube editor and remove the sections with the clips, which was fine because I could still keep the other material. But that's almost what undid my channel. It almost took me down because I got copyright strikes for videos I'd done in 2013. But it wasn't until 2014 when they started giving me the copyright strikes, and had to quickly delete my Super Bowl 48 video and my NFC Championship video from the Super Bowl, the first Super Bowl year. And I got 2 strikes against me. I almost had 3. If I'd had 3, they would have shut my entire channel down. So ever since then, I've had to be real careful.
Hey, well, I've been meaning to ask you this for a while, but your 2017 prediction video for the season, a portion of it had other music over it.
Yes, I did. I had to replace it with something, it was the section that had the what was that song? The something just like this. I want something just like this. Yeah, when it got to the chorus part, it flagged it. It flagged it, and then I had to basically replace the music. Oh, here's the pick by the Packers.
With the 62nd pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select A.J. Dillon, running back, Boston College.
Okay, A.J. Dillon, running back. We're still alive. We're still alive.
We're still alive. KC and then us.
Yep. I think we might just get our guy. We might have a couple of options here. Okay, things get real interesting now. So running back. Let's see. Where did I have him?
I saw him on the second one. I think he was the second one underneath Taylor. Hold on.
I didn't even have him on my top 10, actually. So
Jeremy Chin. Come on, Jeremy Chin. Come on, take this guy.
All right, so
where is he? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he's not on my list. Interesting. Who's A.J. Dillon? Can anyone? He's from Boston College. My thing doesn't show him. Oh, here we go. Wow, he's like way down there. Interesting. The Green Bay Packers took him. He's a junior. He graduated early from Boston College. He's lower, really.
Right, I know.
So very
was on my list. Shout out to XRAT3D 12th Man, the super chat. What's up? Thanks for watching today. Here we go, guys. We're one. I got to bring everybody in here now. I'm going to open up all the lines.
One pick away.
Okay, everybody's in on the phone lines here. We're going to get ready. We're going to get ready for this Seahawks.
What's up?
Get ready while Seahawks are on the clock. The pick is in for the Chiefs, so Seahawks are technically on the clock right now. Here we go.
Norb.
Ooh, it's exciting.
Who's the Chiefs pick?
Seahawks.
Norb.
Yes.
There's a developing story for the Niners. You want to hear it?
Yes, as soon as I do this shout out to Dukes of Hazzard. Dukes of Hazzard, shout out to Beast Mode passing out masks. Oh, that's cool.
Customer needs to hear this too.
All right, what's the 49ers breaking news? Yeah, what do you got? What's the breaking news of my beloved team that lost in the Super Bowl?
The breaking news is that the Niners are very much interested and are currently talking to the Redskins for trading for Trent Williams.
Who?
Oh, really? The 49ers are interested in getting Trent Williams from the Redskins?
Yeah.
Who's Trent Williams?
Trent Williams, he's a is he offensive tackle? Yeah, he's been there forever.
He's going to be Joe Staley's replacement.
Yeah, I remember the report that the Vikings are interested in...
Oh, Seahawks traded down. Seahawks traded back to the Panthers.
Oh, hold on.
Seahawks traded back. Panthers took the Seahawks pick.
I'm going to check. We have the. Wait, hold on, guys. I have an important announcement. The Seattle Seahawks now have the 5th pick in the 3rd round.
Oh, so they're not. They didn't move down too far.
Oh, that's actually good. That's actually good.
That's it. That's not bad. So we could. I was really disappointed though. That could jeopardize us getting Elliott.
That could jeopardize Elliott.
No, are you disappointed we traded that?
I'll let you know in 6 picks because if we don't get one of these two guys,
we'll
Elliott,
get a new LT.
Seahawks wanted A.J. Dillon. Oh man.
Seahawks did not want A.J. Dillon.
XRAT 3D 12th Man. Did I check my Instagram? I'm going to check it right now. Look, this is interactive live TV right here. I don't know what I was looking for, though.
Yep.
What am I looking for?
I don't think we traded for anything else. What did we trade for?
We should bring out Khalil Keefley out of retirement.
Maybe we acquired another pick, later round pick.
We did. Okay, so we acquired the 5th pick in the 3rd round and the 2nd pick in the 5th round.
We got breaking news to report.
Let's go to Commissioner Goodell.
Come on, you Super Bowl champs. That guy looks familiar. With the 63rd pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Willie Gay, linebacker, Mississippi State.
Willie Gay, linebacker, Mississippi State. So he's still there. Willie Gay, he was my number 3 linebacker on my depth chart, goes to the Kansas City Chiefs. William Gay Jr.
Mississippi State.
I've been on here for 18 minutes.
Yeah, we did say.
All right, Carolina Panthers on the clock.
Okay. We always trading back.
Let's look at the
one team.
Possibly Kitty Niners, the home of Chris Ostemo.
Please, no more Chasama. Oh my goodness.
Norb.
Yo.
We got breaking news, guys.
That's hard pick.
But we could be in interest for Trent Williams.
Hold on. Shout out to Thrawn, 23 and 21. Yeah, you said.
My favorite memory of Trent Williams is when we beat the Redskins and then Sherman was John after the game with Trent Williams, and then Trent Williams slapped him in the face on the at the end of the game on the middle of the field during the supposed to be the players' handshake time. Do you remember that?
Sure. He looked like he could beat him up though.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that Marquise Goodwin might get traded to the Eagles for a 6th or 5th round pick?
What?
Marquise Goodwin might get traded for a 6th or 5th round pick. So the Niners will get a
Marquise
6th
Goodwin.
or a 5th.
I don't. That's ridiculous, dude. He's a number 2 receiver.
Yeah, you can't be saying all these rumors.
There's a rumor
but his speed,
There's
a lot of things out there right now.
I'm texting with my buddy Pat, who I go to the games with, and he kind of predicted that the Seahawks would trade down and get this and move into this position to make up for the lost pick. So we'll see what they do with this early 3rd round pick. Carolina Panthers pick is in.
Pick is in, guys.
While it is in, let's talk about sports.
What? We are.
We are talking about sports, but
what are you talking
trade the Panthers was dumb, but I actually like it.
No, it wasn't dumb. We're still alive. We only traded down 5 slots. We have the 5th pick in the 3rd round.
Again. We need 2 more picks. The draft isn't over still.
2 more. We have plenty of picks still. We still have a 3rd rounder, a 4th rounder.
35, maybe?
And you got 2 4th rounders, actually.
Oh, really? 2 4th rounders? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
We did acquire a 5th rounder from the Panthers.
I'm going to bring a new caller into the mix from the 208. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Bring in Sam Dog.
Sam Dog is not calling on the line. I know he's live streaming on his own channel. Sam Dog, the infamous 253. 208, are you in the house? Caller from area code 208. Are you there?
You're alive. With no
Hello, 208. Pick up your phone. Or not. All right, never mind.
All right. I think there might be how many callers are on the line right now? Like 5 people?
We have 7.
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, 208 just called back in. I think. 208, you still there? Caller from the area code 208, you still there? Quit teasing me! All right, never mind. We got a new caller.
I don't know.
From the 419. Welcome to the show. Or not.
Hello.
I have a lot of calls. A lot of calls dropping. A lot of people dropping in and out
If
here.
you're from Ohio, the 419 is the Ohio area.
Ohio just disappeared.
Brown fan.
Browns. Oh yeah, he's from Toledo. 419 is Toledo area, so Chicago Bears fan actually. Or no, sorry, Lions fan because that's
Let's
much
see.
closer. Right.
How about let's try this one more time. 208 going once, 208 going twice.
Sold. Sorry.
Okay, must be going to the bathroom or something. So, all right, I'm not gonna worry about it.
First of all, what are you watching the draft?
I'll bring Lewis. Lewis, you're back into the mix. How's your day going, Lewis?
Going good.
Okay, I think the announcement's coming in. Somebody in the chat said that the Panthers took Jeremy Chin. Find out if that's true.
We'll see.
We
I don't
should take Jeremy Chin.
We're still alive. I don't know. We only traded down 5 picks. It's not a bad trade at all. We're still very much.
Okay, here's the announcement, official announcement.
Have traded the 64th pick to the Carolina Panthers. With the 64th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Jeremy Chin.
There he goes. All right, that's official.
Southern Illinois.
All right, so Jeremy Chin is off the board, going to the Carolina Panthers.
He's like Cam, kind of.
He wasn't on my board. He wasn't anything special for me. So.
Yeah.
All right, third round. Here we go.
According to you guys, who do you think is the best person left in the draft?
For us or for everyone?
For everyone.
Well, we'll see. Let's see.
Probably Elliott.
It depends what position. Depends what position you're looking at. Okay, here's the new fresh board here.
There's a lot of good players in every position.
Right now, hold on, I'm checking the prospects board.
All right, so now we officially begin the third round of the NFL draft here. And
I have one chance to say something to Norb.
who's this? Is this a 417? Is someone from the 417 area code talking? I heard somebody say something about.
Yeah, we should have taken YGN.
Wait,
Right now,
what
the
round is this going to be
player,
to?
We are officially starting the third round with the 65th pick. The Bengals pick is in, about to be announced here with the Redskins on the clock. Seahawks will be 5th in line, so it's going to be Redskins. We said Bengals, Redskins, Lions, Jets, and then Seahawks.
They're not helping out the team at all.
This is the magical. This is the magical round where they picked Russell Wilson. Here we go. Here's the pick. Commissioner Roger Goodell.
NFL Draft. The Cincinnati Bengals select Logan Wilson, linebacker, Wyoming.
Good, it's all good.
Logan Wilson,
We're still in.
linebacker, still good, still good.
Yes.
If they keep, as long as they keep picking receivers, linebackers, and anything else than corner and defensive tackle, I'm good.
But you know what?
Wait,
Washington,
guys.
Detroit, and New York Jets are still to come, and they all need a good defensive line. So Jordan Elliott is definitely in jeopardy right now. We might have to go someone else and get maybe someone.
The Redskins wasted no time getting their pick, and the Detroit Lions on the clock.
We'll probably just trade
Guys,
down
what
again.
round is the draft going to end? Like, what round is it going to
7.
be till?
He goes
Seven?
till 7.
Well, today it's going to finish after the.
Today, yeah,
Today's
I'm
the
talking
third
about
round, and then they do
Oh,
4
today.
through 7 tomorrow, right? Is it 4 through 7 tomorrow?
Oh,
Yeah. It's 4 through 7 tomorrow.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to watch tomorrow because the Niners have 2 5th-round picks. So, you know.
Don't forget, you can still draft people in free agency after the draft. Like, remember, Doug Baldwin was taken undrafted.
Well, there's the undrafted guys, other free agents who are still floating around out there.
In Pete, we trust.
Yeah, true.
That's easy.
We have to, right? What other choice do we
John
have?
have been really good in the draft forever.
We gotta watch our 5th round picks because that's where we got like Cam and Sharon and
Jordan Elliott is the best player on the board right now overall.
Receiver. So good.
Okay, only 2 more picks and we are.
Oh, here we go. Here's the announcement for the Washington Redskins.
The Washington Redskins select Antonio Gibson, running back, Memphis.
Antonio Gibson, running back. So, actually, I think I had him in my mock draft. I think. Oh, did I lose you guys? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm going to have to reset the lines here. Oh, boy. This is very interesting.
For Jason Stowbridge. Right now, we're all hyped on Elliott, so I hope we get him.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys are still there?
I don't know.
And,
If always draft
hope
like a
the
5th round.
Redskins, Lions, and Jets don't pick them off.
The Redskins and Lions and Jets are all very needy teams for the defensive line.
Well, especially since the Lions just lost Ziggy last year, we grabbed him.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear.
No.
You can hear me? Okay.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
I lost my stream briefly, but I think I'm back on. Darn internet.
You did lose your stream for a second.
Yeah, it said it was off. Oh, yeah, you're back.
Okay, just off for a few seconds. I'm back. Sorry, guys. Had a little glitch in the internet, but we're good.
YouTube has a lot of live streams going on right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people at home, a lot of live streams.
Yeah. I'm eating some sliders.
Lions
what?
pick is in.
Hey, it's Super Trump, Jason.
All right, the Lions, yes, the Lions pick is in. The Lions pick is
I
in.
mean, I have a pizza.
Hey, Norb, can I ask you a question, Norb?
Yeah, go for it.
Who's this Taylor guy?
Chrysostom, destination for another team.
Who's this Taylor guy? The guy that we drafted? Well, he's ranked pretty highly. I mean, I don't know him personally as far as experience of watching this guy play on a regular basis, but from everything I've read, this guy's pretty good. Definitely in the top 10 defensive pass rusher. I feel pretty good about it. You know, it looks like a guy who can fit our system well.
So who picked my running back?
Who was your running back?
Jonathan Taylor, I believe.
Oh, the Jonathan Taylor thing. He ended up going to, who snagged Jonathan Taylor?
He went where?
Let me see. Trying to remember here. He went to. Oh, he went to the Colts. That's right. He went to the Colts early.
Oh, well, at least not in the seat.
Yeah.
I don't think Philip Rivers will have a good year there.
Twice a year.
What pick did he go?
It was pretty early. It was in the upper half of the.
he went early second.
Yeah, it was like.
But he could have been in the 27th pick.
He was like number. Ninth in the round, so 41 overall.
Oh, okay. 41. All right.
All right, the Lions pick is in. Jets on the clock, and the Seahawks on deck.
Are we in the 3rd round?
Yes, this is the 3rd round. We just started the 3rd round, and they're about to announce the Detroit Lions pick.
I'm putting you on TV real quick.
George Kittle.
The Seahawks pick a defensive tackle this pick. I got a question.
I would be shocked if they actually pick a tackle because.
Tavares Jackson.
Tavares Jackson.
You had to get in a car accident.
Oh yeah, I know. He's fine.
Yeah,
Come
you're
on.
Julian Aquera.
Get back. There you go. Internet came back again.
No.
Julian Okora, outside linebacker. Or I guess he's an edge rusher. All right, Seahawks are on the clock. Jets picking right here.
Andy Golden, like that low. So they
It's hot where I'm at.
So I don't know.
Dude, how did the Jets give George Fan all of
Hey, Norb, your stream went offline again.
I know. It just got back.
It's on now.
Back on for me.
Yeah, internet's getting a little spotty.
Oh.
All right.
It better not crash on me when the Seahawks pick right here.
Can we go running back now?
No.
No.
I know.
I'm very frustrated with Comcast. Ever since I upgraded my modem, I've been having these dropout problems.
Rashad Penny.
Anywhere to beat
Homer.
All right, the Jets pick is in. Seahawks are on the clock. Here we go.
Let's go offense.
Yeah, we upgraded our modem too, and I've disconnected from my games.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's the modem itself or because of
I think it's
what's
because
going
of
on.
the quarantine thing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot more people are at home online, so maybe it's just the traffic. But I don't know. I never had this problem before. They told me, "Oh yeah, you upgrade your modem, you got way blazing faster speed." It's like, well, it was faster, but then it drops out.
Oh, hey.
So far, we're so good. Okay, Jets. Nope, no announcement yet. It's coming.
Don't go, Elliot.
Because that's not here. I wanted to ask
Yeah,
you
I see people in the chat saying the same thing. Comcast has problems. Okay, here we go. Here's the pick.
Ashton Davis.
Round the
Defensive
clock.
back, California.
Ashton Davis, safety from California.
This is a fascinating pick because Ashton Davis has been referred
We have everything at our fingertips. The Seahawks have everything they could want right here.
Take Elliot. Take one of those defensive tackles.
Seahawks with the next pick.
All right, we get
Hey,
Elliot or Herbert.
Can somebody tell me who we picked for the 67th pick or wherever we traded Carolina?
Yep. What are you talking about?
The pick is in.
Yeah.
Gee!
Pick is in. They wasted no time. Seattle's pick took like 10 seconds.
We are choosing here. We don't trade them back.
The Seahawks have made their third round pick right here. Here we go.
Is the pick in?
The pick is in. I don't even want to look at the chat because someone's gonna spoil it for me. I want to hear the announcement. I don't want to look. I don't want to see the. I don't want to hear this. Don't spoil it for me.
We're taking Josh Jones.
Got it.
Oh man, everybody spoiled it already. You guys are spoiling it. Am I hearing right? Am I hearing Josh Jones? Is that right? Can that be confirmed?
I think so.
Zach Mock.
Offensive lineman as it is.
So they go O-line then, if it is Josh Jones.
Do not get.
Well.
Josh Jones, let's go.
All right.
John Jones.
I don't know.
That's not a bad pick. I would never argue that investing in the offensive line is a bad move. Damian Lewis. Damian Lewis. Damian Lewis.
We got a guard.
Damian Lewis?
No. What are you doing, Shane?
He's the second.
I thought we were going to say Josh Jones. I was all.
Not bad.
Yeah, I thought it was Josh Jones too.
What is
the heck?
happening?
The stream crashed again on me. Oh, I guess we're live back again. So I thought we were getting Josh Jones. Instead, we got Damian Lewis, a guard.
This isn't the bad pick though, where we got him.
You're allowed to
Pretty good value.
again.
I know it's having all kinds of hiccups. Wow. So I was hoping that we were gonna get Jordan Elliott, a defensive tackle. The chat had me think it was gonna be Josh Jones, and instead we get a guard, Damian Lewis.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look at Seattle.
He is highly ranked, fourth on my list. I just wasn't thinking interior offensive line.
I mean, since getting rid of a Fetty, we.
Offensive lineman?
Never mind.
So we have like 5, 6 offensive guards now on our team. Like,
Is this
No.
guy offensive lineman?
It's interior offensive lineman. Wow.
he's playing right guard. Yeah.
That's insane.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you guys.
Was
I
that
hear
offensive lineman?
he was an offensive guard. Yes, Damian Lewis,
Okay.
offensive guard.
Yeah.
What college?
LSU. LSU.
Maybe he can play defensive.
Damian Lewis out of
LSU,
LSU. I mean, that's
Play some Iron Man football.
that's some good. That's some good.
Like they are.
My internet
some
isn't working.
guard
very
and
good.
some nose tackle.
All right.
Okay, so Norb, they had us taking an O-lineman actually in the 3rd round as well. So I think it was expected, but I don't know. The whole trade back thing kind of got our hopes up about this. What the heck? So they take, what was the first pick? What was the first pick again?
Our very first. Yeah, Jordan Brooks,
No, the second.
linebacker.
Today.
Oh, today. Yeah, it was Jordan. It was Jordan Elliott.
Yeah, Jordan
What's his
Elliott.
name? Yeah. No, that was his name again.
Gonna pick up Josh Jones.
Yeah, sorry, Darrell Taylor. Darrell Taylor was our edge rusher.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Darrell Taylor.
And then
He's like a right end.
Damian Lewis.
Yeah. You know what?
So linebacker, edge rusher, offensive guard so far.
Not
Yep.
Man.
not good either.
Well, as
It's
usual,
kind of like
surprise, surprise. Not what we were all expecting, but it does still make some sense. It still makes sense.
It fills our needs. Yeah.
So that's it. Seahawks are done for the day, are they not?
The board.
Yes, they are.
The Seahawks are done with this draft.
To move up. No, so no more picks.
Good.
Pick, I like it.
I like Darrell. I do like Darrell Taylor, but I don't understand why we got Damian Lewis right here. We could have definitely gotten someone way better than an. Like we have we have 19 offensive linemen now. It's just I really don't see this.
Yeah, we
going
got
well.
like Chance Warmack.
There's so many.
I think this might be
We
a
don't-
salary dump move to maybe dump Ipati or like Infetti.
Interesting. Well, this is not what I expected at all from the 3rd round pick. I did think we were going to draft a defensive lineman, which is good, but this is very unexpected. Yeah.
We got our trash.
So let's read.
I mean, in general, nobody really thinks about guards, right? It's not like anyone gets excited, like, oh, I hope they really draft a guard here. You know, it's usually you always get excited about tackles and receivers, running backs.
Oh my goodness! You know what?
We have a lot of
guards.
guards,
Go in the
so-
5th round.
I know.
Yeah.
He was a pretty highly ranked guard though. So if you're gonna get one, we got one of the better guards out there. That's just not what I was expecting.
I think he was the second guard chosen. So
Here's the announcement. Miami Dolphins pick right here.
Moving over to my easy chair where I usually watch my NFL football. I'm much more comfortable over here. With the 70th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Brandon Jones, defensive back, Texas.
So the Dolphins take Brandon Jones, defensive back. When do the Seahawks pick again in the 4th? Let's take a look.
The 9th round and the 2nd pick. I think I'm happy with the first 2 picks. I didn't like the 1st round pick until I read his stats and I read that his coach was also coaching Bobby Wagner. I liked that pick. The 2nd round pick, I liked. Now this is just confusing. This guy was expected in the 5th round.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe Pete and John, maybe they gotta rethink their ways. You know.
This draft is not going to make anything.
I think
Defense was good.
Oh, I seem to have lost my phone lines here. Well, okay, well, so that was the, there you go. That was your Seahawks second day draft. I got one more here with the Ravens getting their pick announced right here.
In the 2020 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Justin Madubuike.
Oh.
Defensive tackle, Texas A&M.
Oh, Mel, finally someone listened to you about Justin Madubuike.
All right, so they finally do pick a defensive tackle. The Ravens do. Justin Madubuike.
That D-line.
He was number 5 on my interior defensive tackle list. Jordan Elliott's still in there, surprisingly. Justin Madubuike goes ahead of Jordan Elliott, Texas A&M, to the Baltimore Ravens.
Man, come on, Seahawks. We should have chosen this guy.
Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard. I know. Too many in the super chat. Too many offline crashes. Yeah, it's one of those days. It was pretty solid yesterday, but today's a little bit sketchy.
I think it's gonna go.
Our next pick is the 27th pick of the 4th round.
Yeah, the Cardinals you're picking now, dude. The Cardinals are so good this year. It's like I'm not even joking. They have a really good team this year.
Freaking the Texans. The Texans messed up this time.
Jaguars. Yeah, I mean,
all right.
Them with DeAndre.
I'm going to step out for a second, relieve myself. Meanwhile, you guys can all chit-chat, and I'll keep the board up here
I got questions for all of you.
and bring Tuna Cat into the phone call. All right, you guys talk. I got to hit the little boys' room, and I will be right back.
All right. It's a John.
I will talk to you guys.
Oh, they took Josh Jones. Oh, shit. Damn it.
Who's Josh Jones?
God.
Hey, wait a minute. This is a PG-rated show.
Wait, what? Josh Jones is going to the Cardinals.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Prevent the Kyler Murray trade.
Don't
Cliff
worry
Kingsbury is kind of, he knows what he's doing, man. Like,
No, I hate the Cardinals.
But that's why you hate them, because they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You guys have,
I
think Kingsbury is going to turn into like another
Falcon.
Well, guys, I don't know what's going to happen, but I think we might be able to get somebody on the defensive line or a safety. That would be good.
So did Jalen Hurts go to the Eagles?
Yeah.
Hey, Ori in the chat. Ori, I'll tell Norb to unmute you after he gets back.
Okay, we got breaking news here.
What? Tell us.
What?
But the Niners are interested in Trent Williams. It might happen soon.
Okay, are you saying another rumor, or is this real?
No, he's too good to go there.
Crisosimo will have Trent Williams in the Niners game. Bang, bang, Niner game, but I'm not a Niners fan.
Bang, bang, Niner game.
Don't say that.
Bang,
That's treason.
Not a fan of you.
Bang, bang, Niner game.
I know people were all hating at the offensive guard pick for Seattle, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise because after all, Russell did get sacked 48 times last year.
Hey, did somebody Is there something in the background?
Yeah, it's like a dog in the back.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of dogs barking. Somebody's has a microphone.
They're going to draft Jake Fromm.
Who?
Jake Fromm, Georgia quarterback.
We're not going to draft a quarterback.
Why would you draft a quarterback?
All right, I'm back. Did I crash again? This modem has been really annoying.
Norb, are you here?
I'm back. I had to go to the bathroom, and
NorbCam, I control this now. I control this video.
Next year?
the live coverage of the NFL 2020 Draft brought to you by Yo Play, the creamiest yogurt in all of Seattle and Renton area.
Copyright. Okay.
All right. What's happened? Anything good?
No, we are
really.
just.
Oh, look at that. So the Cardinals got Josh Jones, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Norb, what do you think we can do in the 4th round?
What's that?
What do you think we could do in the 4th round? Because the next pick is way down at 27 in the 4th round. And we also
I know.
have a pick
Everybody's going to be gone by then.
Tackle, man.
38, sorry.
I do got a question, but I don't know.
It's so hard to know. This is at this point. That's when all your lists, everybody's pretty much off the list at that point. I still feel like we got to get it. Now it's tackle. Well, I still feel like tackle hasn't been addressed, secondary hasn't been addressed, and running back. I mean, those 3 positions all could use something.
And that's cool. I like this year's draft.
Well, Norm, I'll do my research, and I'll come back tomorrow with some information, but I don't think I can come back with too much good news because I really don't think this is a good pick for us in the 3rd round. We did need an offensive lineman, but we already have 19, and I think we could have waited a little bit longer.
You didn't find any information about Mr. Damian Lewis?
He's really not that impressive. He was expected to go in the 5th round.
Holy cow.
I was how you're doing this again because I was on last night and I'm on again.
I mean, I guess John Schneider and Carroll have a knack for doing this, but
the guy position.
I encourage you guys to watch the press conference tonight because I'm curious to see what the heck John Schneider was thinking today because he totally could have snatched him in the competition, round.
He's a big guy.
What the heck?
We
don't need.
What the? Chris Eskimo's here on the rumors of Trent Williams.
Yeah, or you gotta.
Trent Williams got smacked around. Got a little frustrated with Richard Sherman. Then again, Richard Sherman frustrated.
Rumors on Trent Williams.
I said earlier, of course, on live stream crashed one more time. My thoughts on the rumors of Trent Williams going to the 49ers? As long as he and Sherman don't fight in the middle of the field during practice or during games, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you're okay with it. Yeah, that's the first question to Chrysostom, and he answered that he's a legend.
Yep.
Bring in.
That could be interesting. All right. Well, I'm having major internet problems here, guys. All right. Michael Simmons, yeah. LMAO. Told you the damn 49ers stealing the bandwidth. Yeah, I'm having some major internet problems here. I'm getting crashes like every 30 seconds. I think I'm going to have to jump out of this draft thing here early. Maybe reset my modem, see if I give it another try. But the Seahawks off. This might have to do it with this particular stream. So we'll just get one more pick from the Jaguars. I'm going to sign off for the time being.
For a score.
Here we go. Here's the Jaguars pick at
with the 73rd pick in the 2020
73rd
NFL
pick.
Draft. The Jacksonville Jaguars select Devon Hamilton, nose tackle, Ohio State.
Devon Hamilton, nose tackle, Ohio State. All right, I am going to cut this stream off for the time being. Hopefully, get this internet stuff worked out, and we'll be back. So, if not this, the rest of this one, I'll get it going again when we do the next round for the final day of the draft tomorrow. All right, thanks you guys for watching. Sorry about the technical problems. Hopefully it'll be a little smoother tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys. Talk to y'all later. Go Hawks, baby.